Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. Yo, what's up? I do know what day it is. I said this last stream and then I put it in Discord too. I said I'm gonna stream on Tuesday. I see how many people read the Discord. Yeah, I said I'm gonna try to stream on Tuesdays instead. So welcome to the Tuesday stream! Woo! How you doing? I went to a friend's wedding on Sunday. It was amazing. She's been to stream before, like one time. It was really, really cool. Hello. Sorry, that wasn't for you. I know you're here. I was just verifying my mic and stuff was working always. Gotta make sure it's up and working, you know. But yeah, literally, we have Tuesday streams just to accommodate my dog. Isn't that fucking crazy? Isn't that madness? Because trash day is on Wednesday and he goes ballistic. I'm working with him. I just started working with him today on bark training. I don't know, what do you call that? All right, we got some more sidekick data analysis today. Wait, where's the... Is that too loud? Wait, I forgot to put my other song in queue. Code. Oh, there it is. There we go. I hope y'all remember this. Hopefully we can actually get some shit done today. God damn, we come here to do work. This is serious stuff we're doing here. This is serious stuff. And y'all just distracting me. All kinds of shit. But yeah, we're gonna do some more Avatar versus GoT rankings. And yeah, just making sure everything's solid. Where do we leave off on? We did Ty Lee. Oh wait, did we do May? I think we did May. Yeah, we did May. We did Ty Lee, we did May from Avatar, we did Podrick, Hotpie, Grin, and Sam from Game of Thrones. We were doing, yo, what's up, Mary? We're doing Avatar the Last Airbender sidekicks versus Game of Thrones sidekicks. And I meant to say good evening. We're gonna run that joke into the ground. But yeah, have you seen Avatar? I feel like we talked about it before. We started this last stream, but we got very sidetracked by various things. But we did Ty Lee and May for Avatar, and we did Podrick, Hotpie, Grin, and Sam. We tried to do Pip, but I don't think it worked that well. So I just said fuck Pip. Yeah, how could you? But yeah, we got a radar chart. It's called a radar chart, I found out, for each person. We got a nice little radar chart. I'm zooming in on all of them to show, and then we're gonna compare each. We're gonna like average out everyone on the Avatar team or Avatar show, and then average out everyone in the Game of Thrones, and we're gonna see who numerically has the best sidekicks. We rank them on trustworthiness, loyalty, supportiveness, combatability, and sacrifice. And so far, I think Gran actually has the best score so far of 48 out of 50. He is so far the best sidekick out of both the shows. May and Ty Lee are not as good. Podrick is very close, but he's not as good at fighting is the only reason. You haven't watched anything Avatar? Oh man. Well, half of this might be a little confusing, but don't worry. I'll try to rein in both the fandoms here, and we'll see. I wanted to try talking about something a little different from Game of Thrones, even though this is okay. Honestly, the show is, it's not similar to Game of Thrones, but like it has a similar feel. Like the depth of the characters and stuff, and the world feel like really fleshed out and stuff. That's what I really like about it. But it is still kind of a kid show ish. I don't know. They talk about a lot of interesting things. But anyway, for the Game of Thrones characters, here's where they all are. Hot Pie had a 16 out of 50 on his sidekick scale. He's not a good sidekick at all. Look at his chart. I mean, come on, that's awful. This is a true sidekick. Look at how fulfilling that looks. Oh yeah, Sam's combat ability is just dog shit. May's not bad. Ty Lee better than May? Ty Lee's a little bit better than May. But yeah, that's what we've been doing. And I'm doing a Tuesday stream tonight. Everybody was yelling at me for that. But yeah, how's it going? I'm kind of hot. I finally took my AC out the window. Even though I'll probably have to put it back in. What's the weather gonna be like? I should probably check that. Oh, one thing I wanted to say. Okay. Well, this might not make sense. This might not make sense to those who haven't seen Avatar, but it's a lot of people. So in Avatar the Last Airbender, they're benders, right? They're people who can bend the elements. Basically everybody's has telekinesis over a specific thing. Some people it's earth, which is like the ground, dirt, sometimes metal. Some people it's water. Some people it's fire. Some people it's air. That's it. And then the Avatar has control of all of them. And there's only one Avatar. Anyway, some people are not born with this telekinesis ability, which sounds just terrible, right? Who wants to be born in a world where everyone has telekinesis and you don't have it? You know, that would fucking suck. But there's one member on their team. One member on their team that doesn't have bending. Well, actually, there's a few sub-members, but I swear to God, if this comes up, I have this argument already. If somebody says that Sokka is a sidekick, Sokka is not a goddamn sidekick. This man, he is a leader. He has saved them multiple times with his brain and his abilities. He has gathered groups of people to help take down the Fire Nation. This man is not a motherfucking sidekick. Look at this. That look like a sidekick to you? That boy got a space sword. Space sword. Look at him. He's Does this look like a sidekick to you? I don't think so. Hair down Sokka? He's doing some things to me. Anyway, had to get that out of the way. Very passionate about that. We can proceed with our rankings for today. How about that sound, by the way? Music sounds kind of loud. Anyone do anything exciting over the weekend? Ever the 6 days you didn't see me instead of 7? You didn't watch my video? I thought it was really good, actually. Technically, telekinesis is only the movement of the others. They have different kinesis. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I was kind of thinking about that too. I was like, yeah, they can like condense it. They can like freeze it. Yeah, it's you're right. It's not technically just that, but I mean, for someone who hasn't seen it, I felt like that was probably a decent way of explaining it. Went to the beach on Sunday and got burned a bit. Nice. Should've worn sunscreen. Sunscreen it up, everyone. You know you're supposed to wear sunscreen every fucking day, no matter what, even on cloudy days. We're all gonna get sun cancer. Woo! Woo! That was a weird woohoo. Sun cancer? Skin cancer. Sun cancer. What the hell? Alright, we're done with May. We did put it on, but didn't reapply fast enough after leaving the water. The joys of Southern California. The joys of Southern California. Oh my god. Leo, I'm doing this for you. I am streaming today for you. Don't do this. There's been a lot of noises outside today. I might have to kick him out regardless. And then we go back to Wednesday streams. Anywho, I'm already kind of hot too. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna open the door real quick. Hold on. All right. I get okay. Okay, so let's proceed. Let's do Arya. Arya. Okay, so Arya. Obviously, she's not like a super sidekick, but I'm saying she was a sidekick to Standor when they were together in their little duo. I feel like that was his sidekick. Honestly, I feel like she fits that role pretty well during that time. But let's see how well of a sidekick, how good of a sidekick she is. What do you guys think off bat for trustworthiness while I create this? This is just to the Hound. What is this doing? Is there a way I can make this so it always considers 10 to be the max? That's something I didn't change. Let me look it up real quick. Oh yeah. I should have looked this up before. Oh. Ah, here we go. Yeah, that's actually fine. Okay, I think that's actually right. I think that's what we want. I think. So if I change this to 10. What? Why is it like... Why is it like behind? That's fucking weird. What? Do I have to like refresh it? Kim is playing Stardew Valley. Don't ask how I know. The scale changed. What the fuck? What if I just do that? Okay. I think... Dude, that is so weird that this is like that. Wait, what if I save it? I don't fucking know. There we go. Okay. Really fucking weird. There we go. Okay. It's acting so fucking... Alright, whatever. Sorry, I was just fucking around with this thing to see if... It's kind of weird. Anyway, we're doing Arya. I should have put the person at the top. Oh man, hold on. Let me do that actually. Wait, that's... Okay. I'm an Excel Pro. Wait, where'd it go? Oh. All right, there we go. Okay. Arya. So Arya's trustworthiness to Sandor when they were together in their duo. All right. So first off the bat, she left that man to die. Well, maybe that more falls under loyalty. Maybe we'll save that for loyalty. Okay. Maybe that's more loyalty. Trustworthiness. I mean, she never told like anyone where he was. Like the brother, like there was who was it? The Brotherhood Without Banners was out there after him. Tywin or Joffrey. Joffrey sent some people after him. She never went and like snitched on him. I'm trying to think. I mean, honestly, okay. She told Sandor, she told the Hound that she was gonna kill him. She was like, one day I'm gonna stick my sword through your eye and it's gonna come out the back of your skull or something like that. Yo, if you could tell someone that you're gonna kill him, that's pretty trustworthy. And like keep just going on regularly. Although not gonna lie, I think the Hound was actually scared of her after that. Not gonna lie, he looked a little bit rattled. I mean, I would be though. She's like actually a psychopath. But hey, who wouldn't be if they watched their dad get decapitated and their sister taken hostage, and then their brother died, and then their other brothers were not to be found? Who wouldn't be a psychopath? So I'm gonna give this. Okay, although I think the only downside is not the downside, but I don't 100% trust that she would do anything for him really, because of what's coming up. Because our loyalty does waver. So this is definitely, trustworthiness is related to loyalty. I feel like I'm gonna give her like a 9 in trustworthiness. Hey, Emma, how's it going? Welcome back. Good to see you again so soon. But yeah, I'm gonna give her like a 9 in that. I feel like she would lie, or sorry, I feel like she would snitch on him if she really wanted to. Feeding the gremlin. Oh man, that's funny. Well, I hope y'all are doing good. But yeah, I feel like Arya would lie. Have you seen Avatar the Last Airbender? We're doing Avatar the Last Airbender stuff today too. So I'm gonna be kind of in and out some personal stuff. Oh, good man, no worries. Hopefully you're doing okay. Sorry, I ruined your schedule. I ruined the whole thing for everyone. I was supposed to be on Wednesday, now I'm on Tuesday, and just it's all my fault. But yeah, I feel like I could see Arya ratting out the Hound. I'm trying to think. I feel like there might have been something that she said or did, but yeah, after she left the Hound, she just said fuck him, like whatever, and she took him off her list. But all right, loyalty. I feel like loyalty wise, this one's gonna be tough because Arya fought with him. She remember she like got her own horse and everything and didn't run away. Like she was actually with him, but it wasn't really loyalty to him. It was more she actually probably would die without him is the thing. It was more like he was her protector. So maybe, I don't know. It's weird. She was like a sidekick under duress. But then like she did like kind of nice things. Like she stitched them up for him when he was when he got bit on the neck. We'll go for supportiveness for that one. But in terms of loyalty, I mean the biggest thing is that when he broke his legs and everything and he was at the bottom of the hill, she said, "Give me that money. I'm out of here." That's obviously super unloyal. She was super fucking unloyal to him. In that regard. Like I feel like she left him in his biggest time of need. Not only that, he asked him to kill her. He asked her to kill him. And she denied him that too because she didn't like him so much. Well, actually, sorry, that's not why. So because she didn't, I think it was two things to be honest. I think she didn't like him, didn't think he deserved it, but also she took him off her list. So she was like, "Hey, he's not worth it." Arya? That's why. Oh, that's funny. But I mean, so honestly, I feel like leaving your hero to die and also not giving him a mercy killing, that's at least bringing you down to a 5, at least. But she fought with him. She didn't run away from him. Once she figured that it was probably not a good idea. I'm trying to think of some other instances. Maybe she got her sword and needle back with him. She kind of used everyone. Well, yeah, she did, but she's also very kind of helpless is the thing. I feel like I'm gonna give her a 5 in loyalty because she was loyal up to a point, but then she was like, "Yeah, I don't give a fuck about you." Like, maybe I give her like a 4, cause she. It's tough. It's tough. She was using Sandor to just be a protector, honestly. But she was kind to him in some ways. Outside of telling him that he's gonna kill her. She's gonna kill him. I always switch up those fucking things. Anyway, I think loyalty at a 4 is probably okay. Supportiveness, the only things I can think of is she stitched him up when she really didn't need to. She was like, "Yo, you're gonna get infected," and he was like, "All right, come on, man." But she talked shit to him all the fucking time. So I mean, I could give her like, I mean, stitching him up was actually really nice. What else? I mean, in combat, she wasn't really of much use, to be honest. Honestly, he was more of a... Honestly, I could see arguing that Arya wasn't really much of a sidekick here, and that Hound was more of a mentor. But the way they like were together made me feel like I should put her in this. So, arguably, I could see someone saying that she's not really a sidekick in this case. But fuck it, whatever. We're gonna keep going. I'm gonna give her another like 4 in supportiveness. She stitched him up. I don't really know what I can't think of any other examples of her and Sandor doing anything together. I don't know if y'all remember something that her and the Hound did, remind me. But I can't think of anything else that they did. Combat ability, honestly, this is just with the Hound. She wasn't bad. She's better than Hot Pie. Maybe as good as like, maybe better than Podrick even. Probably not. Because Podrick was a squire. So I don't know. Maybe another 4, maybe a 3 in combat ability. She was good at finishing people off. She saw that one dude. I forget the dude's name that took her sword and stabbed the guy through the throat. She saw him laying on the ground. His legs were like broke or whatever. I can't remember. He was like on the fucking ground, and she just took her sword and put it right through his neck. So she's good at finishing people, and that's cool. Not that the Hound couldn't, but hey, that's pretty much all she got. Otherwise, she's really small. She doesn't really get good at combat until she goes to the Faceless Men. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then Sacrifice. To the Hound, definitely give this a 1. She sucks at fighting. She does until she goes to the Faceless Men. But then she's pretty good at it. Especially in like season 8, if you believe any of that bullshit. The Sacrifice, she obviously sacrificed nothing for the Hound. In fact, she put the Hound in more danger when she wanted to get her sword back. So I think she legit gets a 1. Her trustworthiness is actually pretty high though. Her loyalty only suffers because she let him die. Or left him for dead and didn't give him mercy killing. So, okay, she's not the worst. She's not the worst. This is what her fucking chart looks like. She's not the worst. Who's the worst so far? Hot Pie's still the worst. Let me change this. Hold on. Excuse me. There. Hot Pie's still the worst compared to Arya. That's not bad. Look at Gren's though. That's so crazy. Podrick's is so good. I think that's solid. I feel good about that, yeah? Let's change these ones to a different color so we can differentiate. I just... Oh, what the fuck? What color should this one be? Yellow? I feel like orange or green is good. Let's change it to orange. So the avatars are gonna... The Avatar the Last Airbender people are gonna be orange. Orange! There. And these folks will be blue. Oh wait, but this... Hold on. Wait, can I just... Oh, I still want to be like transparent though. How did I get that? Wait, do I just change it? Oh, here we go. Was there not a... Podrick be hot? You think Podrick's hot? Is he hot? Is Podrick actually hot? I never thought Podrick was hot. Hold on. Maybe you're confused. You can have whatever opinion you want. No, hold on. I'll go to him in a second. I just wanted to fix this. Does anyone else think Podrick's hot? Am I crazy? I don't think Podrick's that hot, but hey, that's just me. There. Can I like... God damn. Alright, let's look up Podrick. Podrick Payne. I think I'm spelling his name wrong. I spell it with 2 Ds. It's not 2 Ds. It's 1 D. One Direction. Ah, look at this little guy. Okay, actually, what about this picture though? I care. I gotta be specific. Actually, wait. Let's look at the actor. I don't even know the actor's name. Huh. No, that's Gendry. You're thinking Gendry. Gendry is a good looking dude. Yeah, that one. They do look similar. Oh yeah, he banged Arya. That was weird. Yeah, Gendry, he is on this list, I believe. Oh, I put him at... Oh, wait, hold on. Did I? Oh, I didn't put him on the list, actually. He's not... I guess he's not super a sidekick. Alright, let me change this thing. Wait, what if I just take this? Nah, never mind. Oh wait, it changed the... Aw, man. Man, fuck it. I'm gonna leave it blue. I don't feel like dealing with that. It's gonna stay blue. I was trying to make it all color coordinated and such, but hey. Sometimes you can't do... Oh, I could do this color coordinated. But then it's gonna be different. Never mind, fuck it. Anywho. Let's do next. We did Arya. We tried to do Pip. I'm gonna skip Pip. Let's do Bronn, and then we'll do Appa and Momo. Yeah, let's do Bronn. Bronn is a solid sidekick. Gendry was with Brienne. No, Podrick was with Brienne. Gendry was not with Brienne. Yeah, that was Podrick. Potty boy. Also, I need to change. I gotta change. I have to change it. I fucked up his name. Podrick. Podrick Payne. Payne's the name of the game. Alright, let's do... Who did I say? Arya... I forget. Bronn. What? Alright. Bronn... Alright. Bronn is Tyrion's sidekick. Tyrion... he's the mercenary. He's the mercenary that Tyrion always hired to do his dirty work. He's a very good sidekick, I think. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he is actually pretty good looking. He's kind of old, though, I think. Ooh, I don't like this picture. Ooh. Ooh, that's a good sketch. He has an interesting face. He has a really interesting face. But yeah, so what Braun was Tyrion. He below AF is gonna exactly. See, let's go to the stats. Trustworthiness, honestly, is trustworthiness pretty low. Okay, you can trust Braun if you give him money, but the problem is if someone gives him more money, then he's not trustworthy. So this one's really tough. I feel like I can give him a solid I feel like I give him like a Nah, I don't know. I don't think you can trust Braun that much, to be honest. A 2, honestly, I was thinking like a 3. Like, this is just his sidekick towards Tyrion, I guess. So, I mean, Tyrion could trust him a little bit, though. That's something that leans more towards a 3, but like he could be bought so easily. A 2 is probably more fair. I might be a little bit biased. But I'm gonna give him a 3. I think that towards Tyrion, he was a little bit more trustworthy. A little bit. I doubt he would betray Tyrion for more money. Well, that's probably because Tyrion had more money than anyone could provide. Tyrion had more money than anyone else could give Braun. There was one part where Tyrion was like, what did he say? Hold on, let me get rid of. Can I get rid of this? One second. I wanted to. There's one thing. I forget what to do here. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Tyrion knew that, so 3 is fine. Yeah, I think 3 is a little bit better, but oh yeah, so there was a point where Tyrion was like, remember, if anyone's paying you, I can beat it, or something like that. Like, he knew that he had enough money to keep Braun on his side. Loyalty? Honestly, his loyalty is better than his trustworthiness, I think. He's loyal to whoever has the most money. But he did have a little bit of... He liked Tyrion, though. Or, yeah, he liked Tyrion. He liked Tyrion. His loyalty to Tyrion was pretty good, I think, honestly. But it was also because Tyrion had the most money. So it can be a little difficult to say. But, hey, one thing is... He assumed, but he did not know that he would get much money for fighting for Tyrion when they were at the Vale. He was on trial at the Vale for killing or for trying to assassinate Bran. Going in the middle of 5. Actually, I feel like it's more like at least towards Tyrion. This is sidekick toward Tyrion. I feel like it's honestly like a 7, maybe more. Honestly, it's like a 7. Honestly, I'm gonna go like a 7, maybe 6, maybe 7's too high. Let's go 6. Because but yeah, he fought for Tyrion in the Vale when Tyrion didn't even know him. You're right, it's pretty close to 5. And then when Tyrion was on trial for the second time, he was like, "Hey, you wanna fight the Mountain for me?" And Bronn was like, "No." So a really good sidekick was like, "Fuck yeah, boy, I'm on your side. I got this shit. I got you, homie. I'm gonna get you out of here." But Bronn was like, "Nah, that ain't me, homie. That ain't me. You got this." Supportiveness. So emotional and like physical, like how they support you in combat and stuff like that. pretty much a 0. I mean, yeah, I mean, I can't think of really anything that he did, except there was one time, well, you know what, they played this drinking game. Maybe I'll give him a 2. Maybe I'll give him a 2 for supportiveness. Emotionally, they were playing that drinking game with Shay, and they were all hanging out, chilling, telling secrets and stuff. And they were kind of hanging out. He was like being nice to him a little bit. And then when him and Shay were about to get it on, he left the room real quick. That's pretty nice. Oh, and he brought Shay to him. That's actually pretty cool. And Shay ended up being like he fell in love with Shay. That's not bad. Maybe I'll give him a 2. I'll give him a 2. Other than that, he doesn't really care. He's like actually pretty mean to Tyrion. He doesn't super care. And I mean, they don't really fight together so much. He fights for him. Although I will say he maybe gets a little bit of a bonus for. Actually not. Let's give him a 2. I don't think he's not really a support. He's more of a carry. If for those who know what that means. Combat ability, bro. I think we could actually max this shit out. You think an 8? Okay. I think we could actually max it out to 10. He was incredible. He was actually one of the best fighters in Westeros, I think. And I'm not putting this on a scale of like 10 as Arthur Dayne. I'm just saying, like, I'm kind of generalizing it. Like, if you're like, maybe it's more of categories. Like, excellent fighters is a 10. Great fighters is like a 6 to 8. Good fighters are 5 to 7, you know, something like that. I think I'm kind of ranking it that way. So Arthur Dayne, Jaime, the Hound, they'll all fall into 10s for this ranking. Because I'm not being so specific on like who's the best fighter, but he was a really good fighter. I think Bronn could have beaten he could have beaten a lot of fucking people. I mean, he beat a knight. He killed a knight. That's not a small feat. I can understand someone saying like an 8 or a 9 though. What did I give? Hold on. What did I give? I gave Hot Pie a 1. I gave Podrick a 6. I gave Gren an 8. Yeah, if I give Gren an 8, I'm giving Bronn a 10. Go for 10, I don't really remember that much. That's fair. Okay. That's what I think. That's my opinion. That's, you know, obviously this is all opinionated. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe other people will say something different. I don't know, man. Sacrifice? So this is how much he's willing to sacrifice. Yeah, like this is how much he's willing to like sacrifice himself for his main, his Tyrion. I'm with you. I actually think it's like a 1. I actually think it's like a 1. This man's not willing to sacrifice anything. He's not. He's willing to sacrifice. Okay, maybe I'll give him a 2. Just because, I mean, he is willing to sacrifice at least risk. He's willing to risk his life, but usually not when the odds are against him. Not when the odds are against him. He's really not willing to sacrifice a lot at all for Tyrion. He has to get paid, and that's not. Bro, Bronn is a great sidekick to money. That boy wants the money. He's all about the money. We need a money song to be playing right now. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna get DMCA'd for playing this. But I'm gonna play it anyway. For fun. Where is that song? Bronn is there for the money, very honest about it too, right? What do you think about the ranking so far on Bronn? Alright, here we go. This is Bronn. Alright, I'm gonna get DMCA'd. Back to non-copyrighted music. Alright, you down with it? Yeah, I think we're good on Bronn. Yeah. That feels pretty right for Bronn for me too. That man was not fucking sacrificing shit. But I keep going with more Game of Thrones. Since I got the Game of Thrones fans here, might as well do the Game of Thrones. Yeah, let's do Davos. Davos! Okay, wait, how does Braun also, how did he compare to the other people? His combat ability, like, takes him up so much. He's got 23. He's a better sidekick than Arya. That actually makes sense. Not nearly as good as Sam, though. Wait. What the hell? So we're on Davos. All right. Wait, what the? I don't know what that was. Whatever. Okay, Davos. Oh wait, let's change the name right here. So Davos is Stannis' sidekick. Davos is that's Dario. Ooh, did I put Dario on here? Oh, I think I considered Dario, but here, this is Davos. Davos is Davos Seaworth. He's the guy who liked talking to Shireen, the daughter with grayscale. Stannis was his king. He was the hand basically of Stannis Baratheon. Let me see. He really hated the Red Lady because she burned Shireen. He was Stannis Baratheon's right hand man. Yeah, this guy. I haven't seen that. Oh shit! Oh, that's his Stannis chopping off his fingers. That's funny. You're just thinking all the hot guys, Dario. Wait, which Dario is your favorite? This Dario or this Dario? Or this Dario? They're supposed to have colored hair. Yeah, I think he's supposed to have more than blue hair, but I can't remember. Love this guy. Dario was cool. I think he could have been a better character, to be honest, but he wasn't bad. He really wasn't bad. He was supposed. I really don't know why they didn't give him blue hair. That's like a easy fucking thing to do. I don't know. That was kind of weird to me. Dario Naharis. That's crazy. Anyway, let's go back there. The other guy. Oh wait, John? What are you talking about? Dario was in love with Dany. Are you talking about? There's a couple people who. Oh wait, Jorah? There's so many people who are in love with Dany. That's not a good enough description. I think you're talking about Jorah though. This guy? I didn't put Jorah as a sidekick. He's not quite a sidekick to me. It was hard for me to distinguish between like right-hand man and sidekick, so I kind of made some arbitrary decisions. But he didn't feel like a sidekick. He kind of just felt like somebody Dany trusted. But I could see him being a sidekick. Ew, look at that. Ew. Yeah, Jorah. Also, he's kind of creepy in the books because Dany's like 14. Anyway, Davos. So his trustworthiness to Stannis. His trustworthiness to Stannis is really fucking high. I legit don't think he would betray Stannis, and like he wouldn't tell his secrets. He would always be, yeah, exactly, like through the roof. Like I think it's straight up a 10. Like I think it's just straight up a 10. I mean, there's nothing Stannis would do there's nothing Davos would do to betray Stannis, honestly. He always had his best interest in mind. Like, I think his loyalty is straight up a 10 too. Like, he wanted to kill Melisandre because he thought she was bad for Stannis. Like, he had him in mind. Even when he was gonna commit murder, he was like, I have this man in mind. I think both of these straight up 10. Yo, what's up, Otto? If you knew Stannis burned his daughter, okay. That's actually a good question. That's a really good question. I don't really know how Davos felt about Stannis. Exactly. He would betray Stannis by trying to kill Mel. You're right. He did exactly that. But he'd see that as helping Stannis. The only reason, I feel like that's still loyal, because like he was doing it for Stannis. It wasn't like loyalty is like you have no selfish reasons. You do it for everything for them, even if it's kind of twisted. But I mean, I agree. He probably should have tried to kill fucking Mel. She's crazy. That is true. I don't think Davos would have stayed loyal after Shireen. That's a good point. That's actually a good point, Otto. Really good point. We actually didn't get to explore that because he died. Because Stannis died before he found out. That's tough, actually. So that's really hard to say. I could like... Oh, shit. Oh, this seems really loud. Hold on. Why the... Oh, it's because my money song. Sorry. The money song got in the way. Alright, I could drop him to a 9, but I feel like that's more on speculation. Which is fine. Maybe we... Okay, I'll drop him to a 9 on speculation that he probably would have been... Like, that's too much, Stannis. That's... And I mean, even in some way, by leaving Stannis, it's still loyal to him in a way. Nah, I won't go that far. It kind of is, though, because he's like, bro, you're... Like, you need to see that you're being so bad that I'm going to leave kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe that's a little bit... Maybe that's a little bit dumb. But... That's a really good question. I'll speculate. Yeah, I think we can speculate that Davos probably wouldn't have liked that about Stannis. My guess, he would leave Stannis, but not betray him. I'm with you on that. I'm down to dock him a point for probably leaving Stannis after Shireen dies, but it would still be a hard decision. And I think he would more be like, the Red Lady's blinded you. Like, come, like, pick me back up when she's gone. We can't see the other comments. Oh wait, some of these are on YouTube. The Otto and Grievous are on YouTube. That's why I have it on the screen. If you're talking about Twitch. He also kind of betrayed Stannis by helping Gendry escape. Oh wait! Oh shit! Wait, Grievous, that's a good ass point. No, wait, that's a good point. That's a really good point. Oh, I'm gonna drop another point there. I don't know what Mel was going to get for Stannis by sacrificing him, but Stannis didn't end up getting it. I think it was just the blood of a king. I think that was like, I think they were just going to use him as a blood bag, like from Mad Max. Did y'all see that movie? Oh, that's a really good point. That's a really good point. Oh, man. Yeah. He did let Gendry go. Damn. Maybe we drop him to a... Okay, honestly though, the reason why I'm not cutting him like super down from that is because he was still doing it in service of Stannis. He was like, bro, you are legit doing the wrong thing. Like, I'm trying to lead you on the right path here, Stannis. And Stannis was like, nah, that red pussy's good enough, bro. I don't need you. It's too good. Anyway, cut that. I'm down with the 8. Y'all down with the 8? Maybe a 7. I can see like a 7 or even a 10. It's kind of tough to say. Supportiveness. Emotionally, Davos was with that boy. Like, he was always talking to him, always trying to guide him the right way, always trying to help him and being like, yo, I'm with you on this, I'm with you on that. Like, and he tried to show his perspective. She's very warm and cuddly. But yeah, I think emotionally he's supportive as fuck. In battle, he's supportive. Like, he led or wait, did he lead people? He was helping during the battles to, like, he wasn't specifically helping Stannis, but I feel like he was supporting like the actual battles. I feel like he had a really good supportive bit. Like, I feel like you can't really get more supportive than Davos. Like, I feel like he's a 10 on that. So Davos is the perfect man, loyal but not blind and loyal. Yeah, exactly. Ah, you're on YouTube as well. Yeah. That's what I was saying. So you'll see the YouTube comments on the screen, right above me, but you won't see them in Twitch. Yeah. But yeah, I think supportiveness. I think he's actually a 10 as well. I feel like he. Like, is there anything that he didn't do that was like, oh, he should have supported them more? I mean, I guess kind of the Gendry thing. And again, supportiveness in this case is like how good are you at being, at like like if you're a healer, or if you're really good at talking, or if you're really good at like buffing, so to speak. Like if you play video games, like you're support, buffs, debuffs, healing, stuff like that. That's kind of what I have in my mind. And like emotional support, as in like, you know, you help them like you're their fucking therapist, you know? I feel like he did pretty good on that. I can't really think of anything that he did bad on his support angle. Well, okay, nah. I mean, he debated with them a bit, but he was trying to always like, he was still always like, well, not always, not with the Gendry stuff, and not with Shireen, but he was still pretty much like, I'm gonna be there with you, but I'm gonna still fight you on some stuff. Davos was fucking perfect, bro. He was a really like straight dude. Combat ability. How good is Davos at fighting? Probably like a 5. Like a 5 is like you're like a regular like soldier kind of. 6? Were there any fights that he got in? I'm trying to. I mean, he was in the battle, but he didn't really do much. He also doesn't have his fingers on his right hand. But I don't know. I kind of feel like if he had a sword, does he have a sword? Maybe I'm giving him too much credit. Maybe like a 4. I think he said at one point at Castle Black he wasn't the best fighter. Yeah, that's true. He did say that. You're right. He was like, I'm not the best fighter. But I don't think he was the worst either. Like, it's hard. It's really hard to say. But I think 5, 4, 5. I'm kind of like around there too. Like the problem is he is missing fingers, so he would not be able to fight super well unless he learned how to use his left hand. Is he a lefty? Was it his right hand that he got his fingers cut off on? But hey, he could grab a sack of potatoes and bop, bop. He's missing left hands, my bad. Okay, then that actually, you know what? I'll bring him back up to a 5 because he's probably a righty. Unless someone knows. Is Davos a left-handed or right-handed person? He does have a sword, but we never see him use it. I thought so too. Yeah. He can fight in his brave, but he also kind of didn't have much training as a kid. That's true. He was like a poor kid. We see him draw it at least once. I'm trying to remember when though. When does he draw it? Is it when he's leading the charge in the Battle of the Bastards? If we go there. He's fighting with his brain. Okay, that's why I specifically said combat ability. But you're right. He is super smart. Although, hold on. Actually, maybe that's a good point. You can be a smart fighter. You can be like Bronn and the Hound are really, really fucking smart fighters. Did he have his sword here? Dude, this was a really good episode. This was when the show started getting kind of weird, but this was a good episode. Davos with sword. Is there any? I'm pretty sure this is the Battle of the Bastards. Yeah, he pulls it out. He's like, ah. Oh, he does have a fat sword. Yeah. Someone put him as the Onion Knight. Wait, isn't that what he's called? Wait, is that what he's called in the show too? That's hilarious. That's really hilarious. He tried to fight in the Battle of Bastards, but they get surrounded directly when he gets there. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's so funny that someone made him an Onion Knight in Dark Souls as well. Yeah, I forgot that is what he's called. Why was he called that again? He was smuggling onions or some shit? Sacrifice? 8 or 9? Sacrifice? You're right. I think you're actually up spot on him. I think it's probably an 8 because he didn't he really doesn't like to sacrifice, so to speak, innocent lives. And so the shit with Gendry and then the shit with Shireen, we kind of think that he probably would not be fucking with Stannis much after that. But he sacrificed a shit ton. He was willing to basically die or go to prison when he was about to kill Mel. I mean, he got in prison and then he came back out and was like, "Yo, I'm still fucking with you. You my boy." It's because he smuggled onions in the Storm's End. Okay. Oh, was it while they were fighting? Yeah, that's right. Ah, man, that's so funny. It's because he was knighted for smuggling. Is he a knight? Is he actually a knight? I didn't know that. We'll see onions into Storm's End. Elizabeth Seat, yeah. Save Stannis. And the books he lost 4 sons. Oh shit. He lost 4 in the battle. Damn, he only lost 1 in the show. Yeah, sacrifice for Yelthay. 8. I feel like 8 is pretty good. I'm docking 1 point for probably leaving after like his limit is like sacrificing innocent lives. I don't know how you actually remember shit like this. Love seeing it. I'm a super fan! That's why I'm doing stuff on this, is I love talking about it. I remember like a lot of stuff. Dude, Grievous and Otto and Crate, like all these people here, they know more than me too. It's crazy. Like, I feel like I know a lot. Like, vastly more than the average fan of Game of Thrones. But people still know way more than me. It's amazing. He still has some sons in the books. One of them has a crush on Mel. I mean, who doesn't have a crush on Mel? Who doesn't? But not let Stannis find out, though. If he's alive in the books. But yeah, I think... in my case, it's because I have a fantastic memory for things I care about, which is pretty much limited to books, movies, games, shows I like. That's fair, that's fair. I think a lot of people are like that. When they like, especially me, like when I get really into stuff, I like to dive deep and I like to learn a lot about them. I'm the same way. And TV shows, movies, I like, yeah, those come in. Books, a little bit less so, but I'm starting to read a little bit more. I probably have ADHD or something as a common symptom of that. Yeah, no. Honestly, I think a lot of people are like on the spectrum of neurodivergence. Just like, it kind of, you might just be like way less or more, depending. I think I'm like medium on there. Like, yeah, like a little bit, you know? But, yeah, that's what I think. I'm not a doctor. Please do not quote me on that shit. Don't go telling your fucking families, I got ADHD. Samurai JB said so. My memory right now all over the place. That's another symptom. Honestly, neurodivergence is like really wild. It's like there's a lot of different like ways people's brains can be, which is interesting. But yeah, I think it's solid. Y'all feel good about that? I don't know if y'all saw, we did Braun too. We ended up at honestly, Braun, not a very good sidekick. I thought he was gonna be better. Combat, excellent. Everything else, better bring that bread. Arya also pretty shit sidekick. I gave her kind of high on trustworthiness. Like, I don't think she would tell people secrets and shit about the Hound. Maybe I could drop her in that. I'm not sure. But she ain't that loyal to him either. That's the weird part. She just kind of like, fuck him. But Davos, he got a 41. That's the 3rd highest, I believe. Grin is still the best sidekick right now at 48 out of 50. The only thing he's docked on is combat ability. That's the only thing. He was a great fighter, but he wasn't the best. Podrick right behind him, worse fighter than Gendry. Or Grin. That's pretty much it. All right, let's do. We'll keep rolling with the. I know we got the GoT fans here. I don't know if you're a Avatar the Last Airbender fan. Otto. But if we got the GoT fans here, then we'll keep going with this, and then I'll switch over to the ATLA, and then we'll compare, and I'll just talk. Where the fuck? I skipped Pip because he's not shown enough. It's kind of hard to say what Pips is. I was kind of doing it, but it kind of wasn't great, so I kind of skipped it for now. Masande! We don't have that many left, actually. Alright, let's see. Masande's a great sidekick, I think. But her combat ability is definitely going to suffer. Love ATLA, super love GoT. Alright, perfect. We'll do an ATLA one after Masande. You can help me out with that too. I've watched The Last Airbender, but half of those people I have no idea who they are. Okay, honestly, it's because they're almost not even side characters. They're like almost cameo characters. Okay, you probably know these 4. At least you know these 2. Longshot, Smellerby, the Duke and Pipsqueak, 2 episodes. They're in 3 episodes. Sorry, maybe 4. Sorry, there might be 4 episodes out of the whole series. But they're relevant. They're actually relevant sidekicks. Judy is in like 2 episodes. She's a brainwashed person. And Tho and Du are in 2 or 3 episodes also. They might show up at the very end for 1 second too. But yeah, there's not a ton of sidekicks in Avatar the Last Airbender who get a ton of screen time like they do in Game of Thrones. But I thought it'd be fun to compare them. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. And we're gonna at the end we'll actually average out everyone's points and see who actually has the best. But I think this is cool so far. Like, I don't know. I kind of like the little chart, the visualization. Like, that's pretty cool now. Daryl's to get full spot. We'll see. Okay, honestly, they probably will. But we'll see. But yeah, let's do Masande, then we'll do Appa and Momo. Alright, so Masande trustworthiness, bro. Anyone disagree? Trustworthiness, loyalty, 10 to Danny. Like, what is she gonna do to Danny? Like, I mean, that's her motherfucking queen. Not only is that her queen, she likes her, she loves her, she believes in her. Like, Danny's like almost like a fucking god in her eyes. What about Sokka? God damn it, not Sokka! I went over this at the beginning of the stream. Sokka is not a sidekick. He is not a sidekick. He is a main character. He is a leader. So I'm not actually mad. But he is a leader. He has helped them several times throughout the show. He has brought people together. And there was a couple different times where they're like, shit, we don't know what to do. We're gonna die. Oh my god. What the fuck? And Sokka's like, yo, I motherfucking got you. Let me get my boomerang out. I'm gonna think. I'm gonna use my brain. I'm gonna do shit. Bro, Sokka's not a sidekick, bro. He actually he's a homie. I will defend this until I die. This is the hill I die on. Hashtag JB wrong. Please no. Oh, Toph? Toph is not a sidekick. Toph is 100% not a sidekick. Toph could 1v1 Aang, honestly. Without the Avatar state. Maybe even with the Avatar state, low-key. If I recall correctly, Masane talked with Grey Worm about leaving then. Wait, really? She was loyal, but I don't see... Wait, really? Well, okay, this I don't remember that part. I really don't remember that part. Hey, you're talking about the show? What was she? Okay, was she? But was it like, oh, I'm gonna leave and do my own thing? Cause like you could be like, all right, I'm out now. I don't know if you get dock points for being like, all right, our time is like done. Like you don't need me anymore. I'm gonna do my own thing now. I'm retiring. I don't think you get dock loyalty for that. I feel like she would. I feel like she would do. I mean, this will bleed a little bit into sacrifice, but I think she's straight up like I think she would give her life for Danny too. I legit don't think she would do anything. I don't think she would do anything bad for Danny. I think she would do everything for Danny. Because Danny took her out of slavery. And gave her freedom. I feel like, okay, honestly, I think it's 10-10-10-1. I think this is her points. Because you're right. She, on strength or combat ability, obviously Masande can't fight worth shit. Unless... Though you're right. In season 8, she did give her life for Danny. Okay, I usually talk not about like season 6 and before, but yeah, yeah, that I believe that's her. The black lady. I think she has curly hair. Let's see. Masande. It was involuntary. God, she's fine. Anyway, they kissed? I don't remember that happening. But yeah, Masande. God damn. Look how like little Grey Worm is. But that boy's a good ass fighter. Is there a book? Like what does she look like? What is there a rendering of her like in the book? Oh, interesting. How young is she? Is she younger than Danny in the books? Yeah, she's a child. She's straight up a child. Interesting. Very interesting. Honestly, okay, yeah. I think overall, I mean, she talks to Danny for supportiveness. She talks to Danny while she was giving her a bath, braiding her hair. She talked to him about boys. She talked to him about fucking taking over. She talked to him about. She helped her with her Dothraki. I mean, obviously she's not supportiveness in combat, but Dany doesn't fight, so Dany only needs support running her kingdom. I can't think of anything that she did bad here. Her loyalty never wavered from what I remember. Even if she was going to leave at the end, I don't really think that's a way. I don't think I could dock her a point for that. Trustworthiness, I mean, she would never say anything against Dany. She can't fight worth shit. She would just die. Unless you watched the Olympics thing we did. You remember the Olympics fucking stream we did? If you were there, I know Grievous was there. I think Craze was there. Where we had Missandei chasing someone down. Actually, I remember Grievous, you hated that because at the end, a little spoiler alert for those who don't know when my video does come out for her, but she asked the people of Flea Bottom to grab this person and stop them from fleeing. But yeah, I think she would die for her. Her and Grey Worm are a full item near the end. Hence, they're talking about going back to her homeland. I see. Dany's 13 when she's married to Khal Drogo. God damn, that's crazy. Everyone's younger in the books. Yeah, I did. I was aware of that. That's okay. I guess I was. You're right. Everyone's younger. I was just thinking main characters. I mean, usually I remember people based on how they look. She's almost 10. Oh man, yeah. I know she was 10. That's crazy. But yeah, no, you are like, oh, isn't that one guy with the hair? That one guy with the thing? The one guy, the one lady. Hey, it's in your brain. You just gotta like reel it out like a fish. You gotta get that out of there. Yeah, that was hilarious. I'm working on that video. When I say next, I mean like it's like a month out. I've been a little bit behind on my videos because I've been switching video editors and stuff, unfortunately. But I think they're actually gonna come out faster soon. I think. Don't quote me on that. But yeah. All right, Missandei. I think we're solid with Missandei. I think maybe some people would fluctuate this a little bit, but I think overall, like maybe she get a 9 and 9 instead of 10s. No one's gonna give her more than a 1 in combat, right? Come on now. She's got a 41, same as Davos. Interesting, very interesting. She be on her shit. Alright, GoT fans, it's time for some ATLA. Listen good and listen hard. 0? I'm going from 1. I think I'm going from 1. Did I actually give anyone a 0? I gave Hot Pie a 1. Okay, who do y'all think wins in a fight? Hot Pie or Missandei? I actually think Missandei whoops Hot Pie's ass. I think she fucking puts a whooping on him. I think she fucking kicks him. And Hot Pie's like, ah! Throw some bread at her. Ah! Should we do a ChatGPT scenario? Hot Pie versus Missandei? Alright, if y'all remind me to do that, we'll do it at the end. Oh, man. Alright, Appa and Momo. Because he's fat and can't move too much. Okay, he did pick up a sword once. It looked like he could barely hold it, but he picked it up. Should kick his ass. Kick his ass, Missandei! Beat his ass! Oh man. Okay. Let's do Momo. Oh wait, no. Let's do Appa first, just so we can keep it with the list. Appa. Which is a better name, Appa or Momo? I think Momo. Yeah, let's do Appa first. Appa was tough when it came to bullying children. That's true. That boy was spitting until he was a coward, though. He was such a fucking coward. Oopsie. The best in the whole series. Alright, so for those who don't know, let me bring up a picture of our boy Appa. And you might be surprised. Oops. Because Appa's a flying bison. Yes, Appa is a flying bison. Ignore this. This was a dream. This is Appa. And that's Momo also. Momo's a flying lemur. That's Appa. Look at Aang and Appa when they're young, bro. They're homies to the end. Okay, let's do this shit. Appa. Bro. Appa trustworthiness. I mean, he can't speak, so he's not going to be telling any secrets. But hey. If he could speak, Appa ain't saying shit. Appa ain't snitching. Appa's keeping all the motherfucking secrets. He's gonna be honest with the boy. He's gonna tell him the truth. Bro, Appa's 10 easy. Hold on, let me move all these to 1 for now. Loyalty? Bro, come on now. Appa ain't never been disloyal to Aang. That boy had Aang's back 24/7. He flew in to save them many times when it could have hurt him. Bro, Appa flew in a storm. They said, yo, we gotta go in this fucking giant ass thunderstorm. And he almost died for it. They almost died because Appa couldn't get over this giant wave. He was down here. The wave was up here. That shit was... bro, Appa loyal as fuck. Supported this? Bro, it's a 10. It's a 10. 10 for all. Okay. Maybe not combat ability. Supporting this, bro. Appa's there. You get to rub his belly, bro. His fucking belly. He's fucking... Bro, Appa's licking people. Bro, Appa was the man. He was there for Aang through everything. Appa was in the iceberg with Aang for 100 years, bro. How can you... It's just... He's there. Okay, let's come back to combat ability. Let's do sacrifice. Obviously, again, a 10. Appa put his life on the line. Fucking 100% all fucking day for Aang and Aang's crew, for the gang, as people say. But for combat ability, okay. Appa could box. Appa could actually box. In Appa's last days, he had to fight a porcupine boar or something like that. That boy was boxing. He was, pop, weave, pop. Bro, that boy was boxing. He's fucking huge. He uses his tail also to because he can airbend, so he can use his tail. Wasn't it also some air thing? Yeah, air thing. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Air thing. Did he fight something in the air? I'm not sure. But he used his tail to. Have you ever seen a giant animal fall on somebody? Bro, if Appa legit wanted to go off, he would crush people. But he also had that fat tail that he could use to airbend the airbending nomads. He didn't ever fight them, but he was a part of their group. They raised Appa in that little picture that I showed. But yeah, he would literally fucking bat his tail and blow people away. I'm pretty sure he also ate someone, not ate them and chewed them up, but I think he put them in his mouth. I swear I remember that. He didn't get captured once, mostly because he didn't want to leave Aang. Yeah, 100%. That boy was loyal to a fault, honestly. That boy's legit a puppy. But he is still... He wasn't undefeatable. He's still an animal. He's super intelligent. But he would, it took 10 sandbenders or something like that to take him out. But given he didn't fly away, but fleeing isn't combat. He couldn't take the 10 sandbenders, clearly. So, I mean, I'll give Appa, alright, y'all I feel like I'm gonna give him... I'm gonna give him a 7. Because, this is compared to, let's say, if Aang and Appa legit wanted to 1v1, they were just fucking, I'm about to kill you, Aang's gonna win. Katara's gonna win. Sokka's not gonna win. Ozai's gonna win. Azula's gonna win. Zuko's gonna win. They're gonna win. If they legit want to kill Appa, Appa's gonna fucking die. Definitely Toph because he can fly. maybe not Toph. But that boy can scrap. I might even give him a 6, to be honest. Cause 7 is like the Pirates. I feel like something like that. Maybe not. They were kind of shit. Maybe a 6. 6, 7. What do y'all think for combat? That boy could fight, but he's not gonna be 1v1ing everyone. He's not. He is an animal. He's a support companion, animal companion thing. I feel like 6 is fine. 6 is fine. All right, I'm down with 6. That boy is hard. But he would get beat. He did. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's do Momo. I mean, come on now. Momo's on the same motherfucking level. Momo's on the same level as Appa. Momo's always fucking there for Aang. He tries to go get Katara and Sokka some water. He gets the wrong thing every single time. but he goes for it. Bro, he's eating with Aang, he's eating with Sokka, he's hanging out, he goes and like delivers shit for them sometimes. He picks up, one time they were stealing a waterbending scroll, that boy picked up the scroll and tried to take it for them. How do you even know? That boy's smart. I think Appa beats the whole guy. Wait, hold on. Appa has a 46. Appa is Podrick level of sidekick. Appa is on the same level as Podrick. That's so funny. Oh man. Okay, honestly though, I think Appa could beat Podrick. But I mean, they're magical abilities in ATLA, so it's not really a fair comparison. Oh wait, hold on. There's magic and GoT too. Appa versus Podrick? Yeah, supportiveness. That man will be cuddling with Aang. He's always riding on his shoulder and stuff. Like, Momo's fucking... Bro, Momo's there for you, boy. Momo's there for you, boy. I can't... I don't... Like, he's the same as... Sorry, I'm in this thing. He's the same as Appa in terms of trustworthiness, loyalty, honesty, all that shit. Like, look at that boy. Look, like... He's so cute. He's just sitting there. That boy just be eating all the time. He always is with it. Ew, what is that? Oh my god, that's from the movie. That's disgusting. He didn't give Qatar water because he's stupid, not because he's disloyal. Stupidity doesn't make you, well, it doesn't make you less loyal. Unless Momo's actually really smart and he's like, I'm gonna fuck with these dudes for a long time. That would have been funny. That would have been funny. Yeah, I think it's straight up to... What do you... Okay, honestly though... Okay. Hold up. Momo did not have near as much time with Aang. Should have a cute... Oh man. Wait, who's cuter, Momo or Appa? I think Appa's cuter, honestly. I do like the big ears that Momo has, but I think Appa's cuter. But okay. Honestly though, Momo has not been with Appa. Appa and Aang were like bonded. Like they're like fucking one. Momo came in later. So honestly, would Momo die for Aang? That's what I'm saying. Like, would Momo die for Aang? Like, I actually don't know if Momo would die for Aang. Appa fucking would, no question. I actually feel like we at least dock him one. I feel like Momo might not die for Aang. In fact, I mean, this is a little bit, maybe disagree, maybe agree. But at the last two episodes, right before he fights Fire Lord Ozai, Momo's on his shoulder. He's stick with him. He's like, yeah, boy. And then he's like, all right, Momo, you can leave. And he's like, peace. And he fucking leaves because he knows shit's about to go down. But Appa wasn't there either. Well, he was helping other people, but regardless, he would have died for sure. But I actually think Momo would not sacrifice his... he might. It's hard. I'm gonna dock him one because I don't think he's quite on Appa level. And compatibility, the combat ability. He sucks at fighting. Like, he's not going to beat anyone. I'm going to give him a 2 for niceness because he does, like, kind of distract people sometimes. He fought there was this iguana, what was it? Iguana parrot or something like that he fought. There's a couple times where he like fucked with people to like distract them and stuff, but he's not fighting. He's not fighting. I'll give him a 2 mainly just for niceness. It could be a 1, honestly. I'll give him a 2 because he could fight other animals, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's too generous. I'll give him a 2. I'll leave it at 2. Whatever. He's an animal. I doubt he has that kind of level of sacrifice, like level of thinking. Honestly, hold on. Okay, loyalty, trustworthiness, yeah. Supportiveness, actually, I might dock him one, maybe 1. Because I'm thinking of how good Appa is in supportiveness. No. He's a 10. Never mind. Maybe he's a 10. I don't know. It's hard to say. Actually, supportiveness, again, is like, how good are you at, like, giving support? Emotional, physical. Don't take that the wrong way. support to your main. Like, he does do a lot of shit for Aang. I guess that's fair. Yeah, we live in my team. We live in my team. But I do think Appa is like, if this scale could get bonus points, Appa's like more supportive, I think. Because he fucking carries them everywhere. Legit, they would not live without Appa. Like, honestly, like, I might legit give Appa like a bonus point. for how much support he gives the fucking gang. He's so good. I'm okay leaving at this though. Amomo does do a lot for them though, to be honest. I'll leave him at 10. Maybe someone would say he's a 9, but anyway. Appa's still better. Appa is still bro, I'm legit like, can I just give him an 11? Bro, I'm giving him an 11. Appa's actually just like, he gets extra credit for being so supportive. That bro carries them everywhere. He flies them everywhere. He's their car. How supportive is your car? I'm got bonus points for Appa. Fuck it. He's better than Podrick. Alright. I feel good about that. Direwolf's next? I'm down. Let's do it. We just did the animals of Avatar. Let's do the animals of... And we'll go back to Hodor. Alright. Direwolves. Okay, so to preface this, I said this before, but also all the Game of Thrones fans that can come back, they can start shitting on me now. I grouped the direwolves because I didn't like group Momo and Appa because the direwolves in the show, they should, but they don't really have that good of personalities. Ghost has a good personality. I know, right? Hodor's story was so sad, but Ghost had a really good personality. Summer had a small bit of personality shown in the show. Nymeria at the end did, but I'm like kind of not considering that. Summer didn't have personality because she died too soon. Oh, sorry, not Summer. Lady didn't really have personality because she died too soon. Shaggy Dog didn't really have personality. I don't even fucking remember Rob's dog. What was Rob's direwolf's name? Fucking Beast Boy? I don't even know. I was just reading Best Boy. I don't know. What was Rob's direwolf's name? I cannot remember. That's how little he was shown. But he did ride with him in battle. So I'm grouping them all because Grey Wind. That's right. Ghost is the one we're probably all gonna... Exactly. So I'm okay judging this one by pretty much just Ghost. I'm fine considering the other facets of... Yeah. I'm fine considering the other facets of the other direwolves, though. Mostly... I'll just put Ghost. Mostly. That's too much. Yeah. They got it. Alright, trustworthiness. They're fucking animals. They can't... They're gonna be honest. They're gonna not tell your secrets. There's not really much else to say there. I don't think they would if they wanted to. Or I don't think they would if they could, though. So, loyalty, I mean... I think it's straight up a 10. Like, any dog any dog's a 10, bro. My dog's a 10 on loyalty. Well, maybe. I don't know. That boy be scheming sometimes. I swear to God. Anyway. Ghost obviously saved John's life against the White. Summer and Shaggy Dog actually fought for Bran, I think. I think I remember them fighting. Grey Wind obviously fucking helped Rob. And who am I missing? Lady, unfortunate. But she was loyal, I assume. Nymeria, my bad. Nymeria. Oh wait, hold on. Nymeria loyalty. Nymeria, I'll get to what you said in a sec, Otto. Nymeria loyalty. What do y'all think about that? Nymeria did leave Arya. Arya told her to leave. But Nymeria did leave. And Ghost was loyal enough to be protective of Sam when John... Oh, that's a very good point. Because Sam... Yeah, very good point. Ghost also is a bit of a loner, though. That was the only small thing that... Ghost is like a little bit of a loner. Which was like a little bit concerning. All right, sounds good, Emma. Summer sacrifices himself to save Bran. Graywind runs the battle with Robb, exactly. Nymeria saves Arya from Joffrey, yeah. Okay, so do you think, like, let's say this is Davos. Actually, this happened kind of to Podrick too. We didn't even mention this for Podrick. Brienne told Podrick to get the fuck out, and he was like, nah. That's fucking hugely loyal. I think Nymeria was pretty much on the same level, but like, if someone was like, I'm going to kill you, basically, if you don't leave, like, that doesn't make you less loyal. Does it? I don't think so, right? That doesn't make you less loyal. Maybe it makes you a little bit less sacrificial. Maybe. Because Davos is willing to basically die. I don't know. That's hard to say. If someone's like, I'm going to kill you, you're probably just going to leave. And that's what... Sorry, by me saying that, I'm saying that's pretty much what Nymeria kind of interprets with her dog instincts. When fucking Arya was throwing rocks at her and like telling her to leave and stuff like that. That's kind of, she's like, oh, I'm going to fucking die if I don't leave kind of thing. That's kind of what I imagine. But that's a tough one to say. But I could see a 9 here for Nymeria. But that's only 1. That's 1. That's 1 out of 5. 6? 6. So yeah, I'm gonna give them a 10. Supportiveness 10. I mean, they're fucking loyal ass dogs. Like they fucking out here. Like you said, Greywind or wait, was this a rumor or not that Robb rode Greywind into battle? Did he actually ride Greywind? I feel like that was a rumor. But I mean, they're always there, like, emotionally, for sure. And I mean, in combat, they're huge supports. And the books, Nymeria creates a pack and attacks lands. Wait, really? She does that in the books too? I did not know that. That's crazy. Okay, she loyal. She loyal. I don't see a reason why we would ever give any of the less on supportiveness. We'll come back to compatibility. Sacrifice. I mean, I think it's hard to say. It's hard to say because Greywind died for Robb. Ghost would die for Jon. Lady did die, even though she didn't know. Lady did die for Sansa. Well, kind of for Sansa. Nymeria, she did leave. That's hard to say. Nah, I think it's a 10. I think it's a 10. Who am I missing? Who the fuck knows about Shaggy Dog? But Ghost. Yeah, I think Ghost, Greywind, Summer. I miss Summer. Arya ordered Nymeria to leave and she was reluctant. Yeah, I'm with you on that. She was very reluctant. And she's a dog. Like, her instincts are kind of like, who knows? She might have tried to come back. Like, I don't know. I think pretty much all their. She was reluctant. Yeah, that's why it's kind of hard to say. Are you willing to sacrifice everything, even if your main says for you to get the fuck out? I don't know. That's kind of a hard place to judge. I feel like that's a bit too hard for me to even think about whether or not if Batman tells Robin that he's gonna kill him if he doesn't leave, does that make him a worse sidekick? I feel like no, right? Maybe that's what makes more sense in my brain. I think that's fair, right? Okay. Compatibility. Honestly, these direwolves could kill regular soldiers on their own. They would get pretty hurt if the soldier kind of knew what he was doing because they have fucking swords. Did they ever put armor on their direwolves? I don't think so, right? That would have been really cool. Honestly, their compatibility was pretty close, pretty comparable to Appa's. Like, they ate people up. They fucked people up. And they were honestly also, like, really independent, too. Like, yeah, they were, like, with them, but, like, they would be fucking sneaking around, you know, going up and, you know, they were fighting. So, oh, yeah, Summer and Shaggy Dog helped Jon, actually. Wait, actually, that was technically Bran who did that. At least for summer. I don't know. I don't think about Shaggy. I don't think Shaggy Dog, but Miranda was warging into them. Or skin changing, whatever. I feel like this is at least a 6. 6, 7. Ghost ran in the battle to Dothraki to the and oh, that's why I like don't consider the 8th season that much, because that's kind of bullshit. Not gonna lie, bro. Ghost should have been dead, along with Sam, along with Brienne, along with probably John, probably Danny. All those hoes should have fucking died. But I think they're pretty good. Yo, I could not fight a dire wolf. They're fucking huge. They're basically bears. I mean, they're really fucking huge. Is there like a size? Let's see. Dire wolf size. Wait. All the Dothraki respawn, bro. I say Braun? Braun versus one dire wolf? Braun went. Okay, honestly, the size is like a huge factor. I actually think Braun could die there. Oh, I forgot about this scene. That's a. Wait, it's actually a lot smaller than I thought. I thought it was like up here. Still a huge ass wolf. But Jojen's kind of young. Was Summer a fully grown dire wolf? They could only have been like a couple years old, right? At this point? They could not have been that old at that point, right? Ghost looks actually kind of small here. He looks like just like a regular wolf. Although he wasn't the runt. Is because of the CGI? Okay, I thought they were actually a lot bigger. They couldn't afford too big? That's fair. Oh, there's fucking Grey Wind. Okay, they were a little bit smaller than I thought. Okay, this is kind of... Oh, wait, is this Twilight? Is this a werewolf? Honestly, this is more kind of what I thought, though. The show shrank them. Okay. Oh, look at this. See, now that's something you could ride to battle on. That would have been fucking awesome to see. Okay, that's fair. Well, we'll take what the show... Full-grown dire was supposed to be bigger than some horses. Okay, that honestly makes more sense to me. We'll take what the show gave us, though, because I always do show stuff, so we'll stick with that, even though it's like a little bit sadder. In the book, yeah, as big as bears. They were really, regardless, they were fucking big. I would probably give them like an 8 if they were a solid 8. If they were in the books, they're probably a solid 8. In the show, I mean, they all fucking died. So they can't be super high. Except for Ghost. Oh, and Amiri, actually. I'm between 6 and 7. What did I give Appa? A 6? I'm kind of with that. I'm kind of with a 6 there. I don't know. You know what? Maybe do our first 6.5. I'll give him a 7 for niceness. I'll match him with Appa's points. Just because I gave Appa a little fake bonus. A little cheating bonus here. Garen runs into real battles with Rob against people with arm. Very good point. Very good point. And so does Ghost, honestly. Ghost was fucking whites and stuff. So yeah, alright, I'm down with a 7. They're pretty... They're formidable. To be fair, Lady didn't know she needed to defend herself. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And Grey Wind was in a cage for that death, so couldn't fight back. Very good point. That's a good point, actually. They were both in... Oh, wait, no. Lady wasn't in a cage, but she was tied up. And, like, obviously not going to defend herself against Ned. You're right. You're right. Yeah, I'm down with that. I'm down with that. You're right. You're right. I'm down with the 7. I feel like a direwolf, honestly... Actually, I think Arya mentioned there was a rumor that Grey Wind killed as many people as Rob. Honestly, that sounds not that crazy. A big ass fucking wolf running towards you. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You gonna try to stab with your little metal sword? Wait, maybe you will. Maybe you get one little stab off on him, but that boy, throat ripped out. 2 seconds. Next person, throat ripped out. Oh, get your shield up. Boom, busted out. Throat ripped out. 3 seconds. Bro, got 3 people down in 5 seconds. And in the books, it'd go a lot better. I'm down with the 7. I'm down with 7. Alright, we're doing good. We're doing really fucking good. Alright, let's do our boy Hodor. Unless anyone has anything else to say about the direwolves, I think we did. Alright, sounds good, Otto. Thanks for stopping by, man. I really appreciate all your input. Have a great day at school. Hodor, our boy, our motherfucking boy Hodor. What? Yo, okay, I think Hodor is a solid ass sidekick. Oh, I just put 1, but whatever. Alright, trustworthiness. This is honesty, maybe like integrity, kind of. Man, honesty and like how much they trust you. All 10 less combat. I mean, Hodor can't talk or think that well, so low-key, I think probably just a 10. Like, he's not gonna say shit. I mean, even if he wanted to, he would just say Hodor. I don't know if that means you give him a 0 or a 10. I'm gonna give him a 10. Loyalty? That boy a 10. That boy a 10. That boy carried fucking... Bro, Hodor is equivalent to Appa. Hodor's carrying Bran around like Appa carried the gang around. Like, come on. He carried Bran through the forest, through Winterfell, through fucking... through the north... I'm trying to think. Like, through the snow in the north. Like, that boy just carrying him. And, I mean, I don't know if you really knew, but he let him warg into him. Supportiveness, that boy a 10. Honestly, nah, I'll give him a 10. I was gonna say maybe I should give him a bonus point for carrying just as much as Appa, but he only carries 1 person. But hey, I mean, that's his... I don't know. Whatever. Appa's just fucking dope. I'm biased. Oh yeah, I mean, in supportiveness, I mean, the amount he carries and the amount he carries Bran, the bigness of his dick. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it's not really up to him, but he does help by being there to let Bran warg into him. I don't think he really likes it, but hey. Combat ability we'll get back to. Sacrifice. Now, come on, bro. Y'all already know this is a motherfucking 10. Hold the door. I ain't gonna say anything else. I ain't even gonna say anything else, bro. Hold the motherfucking door. Hold the motherfucking door. Combat ability is tricky because it's totally dependent on Bran doing the mental work for him to be working. That's why I think we have to dock him points off rip, because he can't really do it himself. Like when we saw when they were like poking him, they were like really fucking with him, and he was just like like just running around. But hey, if Bran gets in him, so let's do this. If we'll cut it, if Hodor had the combat ability while Bran was always warged in him, what would he be? And then we'll like cut it in half, or maybe a little bit more, because he's not, he doesn't have that ability. He needs like 2 people. He needs him plus Bran. I think he, like, that boy is strong as fuck. He snapped, what's that dude's name? I don't know. He snapped that one dude with black hair who was like helping Roose Bolton. He snapped that dude's neck. Fucking 3 seconds. That shit was disgusting. I feel like he's as threatening as a fucking direwolf if he's full on combative. Maybe a little bit less. Maybe a little bit less. Okay, maybe like a 6. Let's say a little bit less scared than direwolf. And then we gotta cut that in half or something because Bran is always fucking fighting with them. I feel like that's fair because most of the time he's not a good fighter, really. If he knew how to fight, he would be the best psychic. He would be very fucking good. But he doesn't really know how to fight. He knows how to fight better than Hot Pie, though. Oh wait, shit, I forgot to change this to. Hold on. I think we give him like a 3 or maybe a 4. I don't think we give him much more than that because he doesn't. He has to have brand is the thing. But when he does have brand, that boy be fucking him up. But if you're really good at fighting 1% of the time, are you a good fighter? Not really. So I feel like 3's fine. He'd be too OP, dude. Hold on, bro. That boy was on another level. Honestly, okay. Honestly, I gave Appa bonus points in supportiveness for literally carrying the fucking gang on his back 24/7. I actually think I give Hodor bonus points for sacrifice. Like, he didn't just die for him. He didn't just die for Bran. That boy held the motherfucking door, bro. Like, that's the ultimate sacrifice. The ultimate. You cannot sacrifice yourself harder than Hodor did. At me. He held it against zombies. He saved the world, basically. Like killing himself. Given he was warged into a little bit. A little bit. Wait, was he? Hold on. No. He wasn't. He wasn't, right? Didn't Bran just tell him to do that? Why are you barking? I'm gonna give you a 0 out of 10 on my sidekick. Why are you barking? You hear something? I might hear something. What the fuck? Oh, never mind. I thought I heard a squealing like a little pig. Oh, alright. I'm down with this. Anyone disagree? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Hodor's done. Alright, I think we're like over halfway done now. Let's do Reek. Let's do motherfucking Reek. We'll do Reek and then we'll do Judy from Avatar. Reek's trustworthy. Ghosts? Wait, what do you mean? Reek's trustworthiness. And this is to Ramsay. When Ramsay told him that Bran and Rickon died while he had a razor to his neck, to that boy's throat, Reek, he paused. But that boy kept shaving him. That boy kept shaving him. I think that fits in the trust. He trusted him not to do shit. He's trustworthy only to the extent that he remains fearful. Exactly. That, I don't think it's a 10. I definitely don't think it's a 10 because obviously later he said, fuck Reek, fuck Miranda. We getting the fuck out. So he's similar to Bronn on that in that regard. Honestly, Reek to Ramsay trustworthiness. If you gave him away with 100% certainty to kill Ramsay immediately without consequences, he'd almost certainly do it. The only problem I have with that is he's super fucking brainwashed. He doesn't know, like he doesn't know if it's like a trick. Is a problem. If he for sure knew, then yeah, you're right. He would kill him. But there's the level of trustworthiness. Like, okay, of course he is brain fucking washed and just a fearful person thing. Yeah, exactly. You have to know the trick. And when Yara came to get him out, he was like, "No, it's a trick. It's a trick. Like, I'm not fucking going with you." Like, he could have left. He could have been free. But that boy knew to stay. Not knew. He should have left, but he couldn't. I feel like on that level, Ramsay trusts him, and he trusts Ramsay. Oh, maybe that's distrusting him. This is tricky. This is very tricky. I feel like I'm gonna give him like a 6 because like he would. You're right. Like he betrayed him in the end. I mean that more goes under loyalty, but I feel like for the most part he doesn't trust Ramsey. He trusts that he will fuck him over if he does anything wrong. And Ramsey trusts that Reek knows that he will fuck him over if he does anything wrong. That's trust? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll say 6 or 7, honestly. I'll give him a 7. I'm gonna give him a 7. I could see people being all over the place on this one. I can see people giving him a 1 because it's completely based on fear. I can see people giving him a 10 because it's based on fear. I'm gonna give him a 7. I think that he's actually pretty damn trustworthy. Also, wait, Ramsey sent Reek off to pretend to be Theon and not run away so that he could convince them to do something. Do you remember what he convinced them of? I can't remember. Convinced them to do something. I can't remember. That's crazy level of trust. I love that part though, because he's like, Reek, you're gonna pretend to be someone you're not. You're definitely not this person. I want you to pretend to be Theon. And he was like, huh? Alright, loyalty, he betrayed him. I feel like that docks him a bunch of points. But honestly, for the most part, he held by him. He convinced him. Oh, that's right. He convinced, what was it? The people in Winterfell, was it? Or where was that? And then he flayed them afterwards. Oh man, that man is crazy. I forgot about that part. That's so funny. Anyway, but yeah, so loyalty, honestly, so he betrayed him. I gotta dock him at like 2 or 3 points for that. But with the thing, pretending to be Theon, not slitting his throat, generally just, not leaving with, Kaylin, I see. Not leaving with Yara. That boy stayed with them all the time. I feel like I'm gonna give him a good, maybe 6 as he betrayed him. I feel like I would give him like a 8 on trustworthiness, maybe like even a 9. But I'll drop him a couple points to like a 6 or 7 because he did betray him. And it is rooted all in fear. He's not really loyal to him. He's loyal to not receiving any more pain. So I'll give him a 6. This is a tough one. I can see people being all over the place on this one because bro killed his maid's girlfriend and jailbroke his trophy wife. Yeah, he did. That's what I'm saying. I'm docking him. But okay, but up until that point, boy was solid. Boy was really fucking solid. Yes, I'm docking him points for that because obviously he betrayed him. But like, I consider the whole alliance that they had. But you're right. I could see. Well, first of all, he's not really a sidekick, but he kind of is. But like, I can see a lot of people saying like he's a 1 on loyalty because it's all rooted in fear. 10 on loyalty because it's fucking rooted in fear. He's never gonna leave. I'm gonna give him a 6. I feel like that's okay. What would you give him? What would you give him in that? I'm curious. What would anyone give him? Am I way off base? Supportiveness. This is pretty low, I think. Everything he says, and Ramsey knows this, is not really, like, genuine. So you can't be there for him emotionally. He does help him out with stuff, helps him get ready, helps him fucking take Kaylin back. Alright, Emma. Yeah, I'm glad you caught me too. This was really fun. You have a great day. Good luck feeding the gremlin. Your words, not mine. If you probably already fed him, but good luck with the rest of your day with your kid. Hope you have a nice one. But yeah, I mean, supportiveness, he's not particularly supportive. I mean, he is, but fuck. He is somewhat. Like, I feel like a 4. I feel like a 4 on supportiveness. Maybe a 5. Maybe a 5 on supportiveness. Like, he does support him. He shaves him. He doesn't talk to him like at all, though, like a real person. He's kind of a sidekick in a sort of way that Joker's henchmen are sidekicks. They know he's nuts. If they cross him, they'll die brutally and creatively. Exactly. This is tough. This is really tough. It's like under duress sidekick. It's a really weird place. That's why these people will never be the best sidekicks. Is the thing. They'll never be the best, but they could be pretty decent. Actually, they could be decent, and decent for people like Ramsey and the Joker. Sometimes good enough. Because they're so much fucking higher than everyone else. Ramsey's actually kind of a Joker, to be honest. Ramsey and the Joker actually probably have a lot in common. Huh. That'd be like an interesting thing to like maybe talk about. I wish I knew more about the Joker. But that, I don't know. They seem similar, to be honest. I think around a 5 on supportiveness. I could see maybe like a 6, maybe a 7. He's not like super supportive, but he's not terrible. Like I said, he shaved them. He helps them get ready. He went to Moat Kalen. Like he's supportive in like ways that he specifically needs because he's just like a servant, which isn't like super good support, but like it's okay. So I think 5 or 4. I'm good with that. I'm contractually obligated as a nerd to bring up Harley Quinn again as this week as a 50 out of 50 sidekick. Oh yeah, no, like you're right. I actually think Harley is 10 because like let's think about it. 10 on trustworthiness. She's not. Well, sorry. This is what I know. Maybe you. Well, you don't disagree. You said 50 out of 50. 10. Like she's not fucking saying anything against him. She's loyal to a fault again to Joker. She fucks him, so that's great support. Combat, she's actually an incredible fighter. Sacrifice, she would easily die 100 times out of 100 for him. Like I think you're right. I think she genuinely is 50 out of 50, which is kind of crazy. She is a really good sidekick, at least by this metric. I think she is a really good sidekick. Sorry, I missed the last part. Rip Arlene Sorkin, I forget which one that was again. I mentioned her last stream and then days later. Yeah. I remember you mentioning her, but yeah. I don't remember which one that was. To be honest, I can't remember. But I do remember you mentioning her. But yeah. Supportiveness, I kind of went over that. Combat ability. I mean, I'll give him a 2 because he pushed Miranda off the wall. That's something. She was completely defenseless, basically. But, well, not defenseless, but... Oh my gosh. Leo, chill. Shh. What is out there? There's nothing. What are you doing? I feel like he's mad because I left him alone for like a really long time while I went to the wedding. She's the OG Harley, right? Character was designed with her in mind. She passed away. Oh, damn. I didn't even see that. I'm surprised I didn't see that, actually. Okay, wait. Arlene Sorkin. Yeah, shit. I don't even know. Oh, wait. You said she's a voice actress. That's right. She's a voice actress. Gotcha. Yeah. Combat ability, I'll give Rika 2 because he pushed Miranda off a cliff. Or off the wall. And, hey, that's a little bit of combat. But otherwise, he's absolute dog shit. Could he beat Hot Pie? Maybe. He does still have a little bit of Theon's combat prowess. A little tiny bit. Maybe. But, like, I mean, the dude's super fucking weak and beat up. Like, he's... Someone could yell at him and he'd probably crumble. Honestly, maybe I should give him a 1. He's pretty dog shit. But he does push Miranda off the wall. But even Hot Pie could do that. Yeah, let's give him a 1. I'm gonna give him a 1. Anyone could do that. She wasn't even looking. That's more... Yeah, that's not really worth adding, I think. Sacrifice. This is a really tough one. Reek is willing to sacrifice a lot for Ramsey's, like, love, I think. Miranda didn't expect it, yeah. She figured he... Yeah, exactly. Anyone... Yeah, that's what I'm like, yeah, anyone could pretty much do that. Like, it's not... That's actually probably not worth even mentioning. Sacrifice... What do you think for sacrifice for Reek? I feel like... This is tough. He's not willing to sacrifice a ton, but he does really want Ramsey to like him. So I feel like I feel like a 5 might be fitting. Right in the middle, like he is kind of willing to die for him, but he doesn't really want to. And I mean, he does again betray him, so that definitely gotta dock him. And he wants to more avoid pain is the thing. He doesn't want any more pain. Pushing Miranda off the wall was kind of like about badly injured Vader throwing Palpatine down the reactor. Actually, yeah, it was just like I don't quite remember how that scene played out, but yeah, I mean he just fucking yeet. You gotta go. Yeah, I feel like 5 is probably bad. This was really tough. I feel like 5 is probably pretty good. The victim's too distracted and confident in their minions' brainwashed state to enter. Yeah, exactly. It's not really too difficult if someone actually does it. It's more of a fault of the person getting killed. I think we go with the 5 here. He's willing to sacrifice some, but he's more of avoiding pain. But he does want Ramsey's love. That's about all I can say for it, honestly. And he does sacrifice himself to become Theon at one point. He does obviously get treated super badly and still puts up with it. But he has no other choice is the thing. So, that's a tough one. I don't think he would really die for Ramsey, though. It's hard to say. Emperor Palpatine would have massacred half dead Vader if they were actually a fight. Yeah, I imagine. Electricity boy. Alright, that's good for Reek. I feel pretty good about that. Miranda. Now this is interesting. I might do all the freedom fighters together, to be honest. We'll see. Miranda! Okay. Miranda's very interesting, yeah. Trustworthiness? She's not going to be snitching very much, and she is going to be pretty honest with Ramsey, but like, honestly, I don't really trust Miranda all that much. Wait, didn't she lie to Ramsey about the other girl because she was jealous of her? I don't think Miranda's pretty selfish. I mean, I'll give her pretty high trustworthiness to Ramsey. I'll give her pretty high trustworthiness to Ramsey, but not maxed out, I think. Maybe like an 8. Like pretty high. Yo, what's up, David? Never. Jackbox is never coming back. Now, honestly, I was actually thinking about Jackbox last week. I was like, dang, should I do Jackbox community game night again? That was pretty fun. Maybe I'll try it out again one day. I will try it out again one day. I just don't know when. For the one time, maybe so. We'll see. It was really fun. The community game night was really fun. I think Ramsey knew Miranda was jealous. He did know she was jealous. But he didn't trust her as much. I think. It was a free excuse for him to torment and kill somebody, so he rolled with it. Yeah, that's probably fair. That's probably... I believe that, honestly. I don't know if that's exactly true, but I believe it. I feel like an 8 for her. Like, that's like... What, do you think that's fair? Like, she's not super trustworthy, but she's not going to be out here snitching on him. She's going to be pretty honest with him. He's pretty honest with her. I feel like 8's probably fine. Maybe 7. Miranda is Ramsey's like fuck buddy. Miranda here. Whoa, oh shit. Am I gonna get I might get that's when she was naked. Yeah, the psycho. Exactly. To be honest, I think she gets trust points for not killing Sansa. That's fair. That's true. She was like, I'm gonna bring you back. Like, I'm gonna bring you back. Just hurt a little bit. She really wanted to, but Ramsey said no. Yeah, that's true. Or are you talking about a different part? Are you talking about when she had the bow and right before she died, like bow pointed towards her? Yeah, she's loyal as fuck. Yeah, loyalty. She's loyal as fuck. You're right, David. I actually think her loyalty towards Ramsey's a 10. Like I don't think she's going against Ramsey ever. Ever. And like you said, like she wanted to do bad things, but Ramsey was like, girl, if you don't get your ass, like kind of thing, and she was like, bet. I feel like her loyalty is actually straight up 10. Supportiveness, decent with the bow, captures Sansa, helps him run hoes down with his dogs. Honestly, pretty fucking good support. Honestly, is she a 10 support? Is she at a 10 on supportiveness? She fucks him. Yeah. They be banging. Dude, why are you barking? You don't like Miranda? I had a friend named Miranda back in Speech and Debate. I had a crush on her. It didn't work out. She can't. What do you mean she can't be a 10? You could be like before she died. Oh man. Pretty sure Ramsey said after she died that one of the reasons he liked her was how unafraid of him she was. That's true. That she followed him without fear as the prime motive earns her point. Yeah, that's a good point. She wasn't afraid of him, even though she should have been. Yeah, I mean, I feel like she's loyal. She does support him really well. She's always looking out for him. She's really always looking out for him. She's actually a pretty, like, her style, even that like emotional, like not being afraid of him is a way of support, I think. Like that's a really good ally to have. And I think that kind of fits under the supportive umbrella, so to speak. Combat ability? Not terrible. Not terrible. I mean, she clearly knows what to do with the bow. That's pretty much all I got, actually. So maybe like a solid 4, 5, something like that. It's really hard to tell, but does she, I mean, Reek put her, we thought about it. Reek pushed her off a wall while she wasn't looking. Like anyone could do that. Like I could do that. I mean, yeah, exactly. She should have been looking. That's her fault, not his, not Reek's. Although, wait, sorry, my bad. I got confused. She should have been looking, but she had no reason to. It didn't feel like more of a combat thing. It more just felt like a you fucked up thing. I feel confident she probably knows her way around a knife, given she participates in Ramsey's fun. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say. I'm down to give her a 5, honestly. I don't think it could be much more than that, though. They also have rough private time. If you consider that in combat ability, maybe. I mean, honestly, banging and fighting ain't that much different from Ramsey. To be honest. The way Ramsey, I still remember when she bit his fucking lip and he was like, ow, what the, ew? Like, that's so fucking weird. Sacrifice, honestly, like, she legit might be 10. She legit might be 10 on sacrifice. She did die for him. I don't think that she would be, I think she was very willing to die for him. She wanted to be Ramsey's fucking go-to girl. Like, is there anything that made you give pause that she wouldn't sacrifice everything for him? She, like, her whole life is about Ramsey, bro. Her whole life, she was about that Ramsey D. She wanted that boy. I don't know why. She's fucking insane. But, yeah, she is actually quite, if this is how we're ranking it, she's a fucking good ass sidekick. She is a really good sidekick. Like, I actually think she's the 3rd best sidekick. She was banking 100% on Ramsey. She was. She was, well, I think she really would have sacrificed everything. I can't think of anything that says that she wouldn't have. She's a better, based on this, hold on. Based on our metrics, Miranda is a better sidekick to Ramsey than Missandei is to Danny. Okay, I will say this is a little bit unfair because even Danny doesn't fight. Even Danny doesn't fight. So this is a little bit unfair to them. Like maybe I should actually change this a little bit, like, and more do this as more like mental combat. Does that would that make more sense? Or should I just leave it? She got dragons. Fuck, she need to fight for. I mean, she died at the end of the series, so. But even then, like, I could only give Missandei like 4 or 5, maybe. If I had a gun, my combat would be level B. In Game of Thrones, not even then, I think, to be honest. Not even then. What are you gonna do against Mel's Shadow Demon baby? Or a dragon? I think I'll leave it. Miranda falls in the same general category of sidekick as Harley Quinn, for sure. And Bellatrix, absolutely. Lola effed her a man to the point of being a little unhinged. Not even a little. I do think Harley Quinn is the most unhinged, from what I know. Bellatrix, probably second most unhinged. And then I would say Miranda. What do you think about that? I only fight normal humans? Well, what if the fucking dragon comes at you? You got your gun. Bop, bop, bop. Okay, honestly, never mind. I won't spoil. No, I can say this. Dragons were a little more vulnerable than I thought after reading Fire and Blood. Like, we all know dragons died. I won't say how, but they were a little more vulnerable than I thought they were. You'll be like, Mr. Satan? Who the fuck is Mr. Satan? The devil? Damn, though. Oh, I'm not a Dragon Ball Z fan. I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z like ever. When I was a kid, a little bit. Unfortunately. Sorry. That's crazy. Miranda's a better fucking... Disgraceful. Miranda's a better sidekick than Hodor, even. Damn. Honestly, I could even boost her trustworthiness. Like, she might be more of a 9. I just don't trust her that much. It's hard to say. She's trustworthy in a lot of areas, but not some. Like, honestly, this is probably a 9. Like, that's probably a 9. She probably is a little bit more trustworthy. Alright. I want to try to get through the rest of these, so let's keep going. Alright, we got 2 more on this side. What makes her a 10 for sacrifice? I think she'd be willing to do anything for Ramsey. I think she would... She did give her life for Ramsey. Like, I think she would... Sacrifice is just... I give her a 9 to... Yeah, I think so too. I think 9 actually fits a little bit better. But yeah, I think she would do anything for Ramsey, pretty much. I can't think of a single thing she wouldn't sacrifice for Ramsey. She sacrificed... but that... what fat dude was like... She kinda... Wait, what are you talking about? Hodor, yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right. She didn't like purposely do it, but I think she would have. I think she would have. Hodor did it willingly. I gave Hodor. Where is Hodor? I gave Hodor an 11. I give him bonus points for sacrifice because his sacrifice was so fucking insane. Hodor really sacrificed his life. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Hodor was like max sacrifice. Because he's the fucking GOAT. Yeah, her death was involuntary, but so was Missandei's. Yeah, her death was involuntary, but I think if they were like, Miranda, will you you kill yourself and Ramsey lives, Miranda would have been like, fuck it, yeah. Like, she wouldn't even probably thought about it, in my opinion. I think both of those people would have died for the main. Yeah, I agree. I think that, yeah. I was just like, no one could have higher score than Hodor. Yeah, that's pretty much what I thought too. That's why I gave him a bonus point. Except John, that's fair. But he's not a sidekick, so we're not rating him. Wait, who's next? Haha, Franken Mountain. Okay. That's funny. We're doing the fucking mountain. Franken Mountain. Alright. Trustworthiness, gotta be a 10. He can't fucking talk, right? Like, he can't talk. He can't say anything. Like, he just, even if he wanted to, I don't think he would. He's basically mind controlled. Like, that boy is, you can, and also you can trust him to do things for you, for sure. Qyburn was like, hey, go kill this man. That boy said, on my way. On my motherfucking way. I mean, he always did what he was told. Maybe that's another way to look at it. If you do what you're told, that's a little bit falls in loyalty. But yeah, he could be trusted to anything. He trusts his master probably to any degree. Loyalty says he tells him to make a head go splat. A head go splat, exactly. Didn't he betray the queen lady at the end? I don't really consider season 8. Honestly, I think he might have, but I watched season 8 one time. I'll never watch it again. Probably. Maybe to laugh at it, but yeah, I consider more like season 6 and before of like real stuff that happened. But I think you're right. I think he killed Qyburn in the end, I think he actually killed Qyburn. But loyalty? That boy did whatever the fuck he was told. So again, yeah, I guess that falls more to loyalty. But regardless, he can't say anything. He can't be honest. But Qyburn did have a shit ton of trust that he would do what that he would not say or anything. He could be honest with him, whatever. But he can't talk, so it didn't matter. So I feel like trustworthiness is kind of hard, but it's just a 10. Just like Appa gets a 10. Loyalty, I feel like it's a 10. Yeah, I mean, he's legit brainwashed. Like, he is a minion. He is a minion. He's not even brainwashed. He's like a summoned undead. Supportiveness? I mean, he's not emotionally supportive, so I'll maybe dock him like a point or two for that. Because he can't talk or do anything. But he does what he's fucking told. Hey, you want me to torture someone? Done. You want me to splat someone's head? Done. You want me to stop this guy from peeing on the wall? Done. Like, that's pretty fucking good support, man. He be supporting. I'll give him a 9 because he can't be emotionally supportive at all to Qyburn or to Cersei. Like, yeah, Bar getting distracted by his brother in SA. He was totally lol. Exactly. Was willing to fight a whole room full of Lannister guards by himself. That's right. Well, when did that happen? Was it? I can't remember exactly when that happened, but I do remember him being like, boy, y'all better step the fuck back. Like, he was about to get ready. Combat ability, bros. I actually think we give him a 10. This man legit, that man is just insanely strong. and surprisingly nimble. Maybe not as much so now that he's dead, but yeah, that boy. I mean, wait, didn't someone stab him and he didn't die or something? Or maybe I'm thinking of the White. I might be thinking of the White. I mean, he's undead. It's actually pretty likely that he can't die. Yeah, I mean, that boy's fucking up everybody. He is. There's this one dude, Sandok, I believe, who's from Pentos, I believe. He's like, he helps one of the old kings. That dude was insane. He was like what I imagined the mountain was. He was super big, super fast, and he was fucking nuts. Yeah, he did get sad and didn't die. He has superhuman survivability. Yeah, like, bro, this I could arguably give him an 11 out of 10. But I'm not gonna, because arguably there's other ways to kill him. So who really knows? But arguably he could be an 11 out of 10 there. Sacrifice, I think it's a 10. Like, damn, wait, is this the motherfucking sidekick? I just realized I give him a 10, 10, 9, 10, 10. Almost sends across the board. Bro, the boy is a minion. He would definitely sacrifice himself if need be. In fact, Kyburn specifically stated that. God damn. I mean, shit. When you have a fully mind-controlled minion, I guess he's a Kyburn Golden Minion Maker. I mean, maybe some people are gonna argue with me. Oh, he's not a sidekick. He's a minion. He's like, that's not really the same thing. Fuck you. Fuck it. This man. All right, I'll dock him a little bit more on the supportiveness because, like I said, supportiveness does include emotionally as well. Like Davos he's there for Stannis. Like he helps him like with his mind, with his plans, like stuff like that. Franken Mountain can't fucking do that at all. He fucks people up. That's it. Maybe I should dock. Maybe it actually should be 5 and 5, like mental, but whatever. It's fine. I mean, I feel like I have to admit he does whatever he's told. Like, I mean, I do worry a little bit that this means that any minion is basically a perfect sidekick, but hey, maybe that's just true. Although his combat ability does set him apart. The dude is a beast. He's a fucking beast. But that's why people make fucking undead minions. They're great sidekicks. I'm down with it, bro. Franken Mountain, I think he's up there with Gren. Wait, actually, no, wait. He beats Gren. Wait, no, he doesn't. He doesn't. I gave Gren an 8. Okay, that's fair. That's so funny. That's so funny. The Franken Mountain and Gren are the best sidekicks in Game of Thrones right now. That is hilarious. All right, let's do Thoros. That's the last one on Game of Thrones side. And then we'll do the rest of... ATLA. Alright. Thoros of Myr. Nah, he's like a classic kind of support. Like, he's like a cleric support. He would have been really fun to play in D&D when we did that. Trustworthiness, I mean, I think that's, from what I know, Thoros isn't shown a ton in the show, so this might be a little bit hard, but praise the Lord. Exactly. I can't imagine him betraying, excuse me, I can't imagine him betraying Beric. I can't imagine him telling him secrets. I'm sure Beric trusts him completely. He trusts Beric completely. Like, I feel like 10-10 for trustworthiness and loyalty. Off the bat, he's 10-10. Supportiveness? Alright, the best thing he has going for him, for supportiveness, he does listen to Beric and stuff, so he has a little bit of emotional supportiveness there. But the best thing he has going for him is raising him from the dead. You gotta win massive points for that. Massive point. Like, massive fucking point. Like, I feel like I gotta give him like an 8 at least. You're literally exact. Resurrections are a fucking great support. Like, that's why I didn't want to cut it in half. I didn't want to be like, oh, 5 points for emotional, 5 points for like physical or whatever. Because like, I feel like he gets like 7 points for resurrections. Because that's fucking massive. Like, imagine if any of these other people had someone to resurrect them. That is an insanely good power. I mean, I guess Stannis maybe does. Maybe, I don't fucking know, with Mel. I mean, yeah, I don't think he's super. He's a drunk. He's a bit of a drunk, so I don't know if he's like super good on like the emotional part of the support. But he does follow Beric, basically wherever he goes, as far as I know. But I mean, the resurrections, bro. He's a classic motherfucking good ass healer. And he was on his ass. As soon as he went down, he was... Get your ass back up. Like, bro, he was quick with it. But hey, that's what he's there for. I feel like 8 is pretty solid. Maybe I give him a 7. But like, bro, you're bringing your main back to life. If Robin brought Batman back to life every time he died, I don't fucking know, man. I don't know if it's about comics. But you see my point. Combat ability. I actually think Thoros might not be terrible in combat, right? Does he use a sword? Or is he just like a priest? Wasn't he? If Stannis died in front of Mel and she thought she knew she had the power to do it, she would have definitely tried. I don't know if it would have been successful though, is the thing. I just have no idea how that power works. I'm not sure if it was because R'hllor wanted him to come back or if it was her. I don't fucking know. I don't know. But I don't really know about Thoros' combat ability. Like, I want to say at least like a 5. Like, he's certainly not bad. He does use a sword. Okay, maybe I give him like a. I'm really not sure. Maybe a 6. I'm gonna just speculate here. He does have a sword on his back. I feel like there was something said about. Ew, look at that. I guess that's what he was supposed to look like. Dude, these like forehead wrinkles, so interesting. He does have a sword. I think he might be. He does use a flaming sword too. I think he might be a solid fighter, honestly. He has a sword right there. Yeah, I'm gonna say. I mean, you're with the Brotherhood Without Banners. You're gonna be a solid fighter. Pretty sure he was at the first. He was the. Oh yeah, he was the first of the breach in the Battle of Pike during the Greyjoy Battle. That's right. He did fight there. He did fight there. Someone did the Hound say that? I can't remember. You're right though. So yeah, you know what? Let's give him at least let's give him a 7. I'm gonna go out on a little bit on a limb. I'm gonna give him a 7. He could be a little bit worse than that, but so we gave Podrick a 6, I think. So we gotta give him more than that. And yeah, let's give him a 7. That means we're saying he's worse than Gren though. Fuck, that's hard to say. You think he could kill Gren? Probably, honestly. Maybe he is an 8. I feel like 7's more fair. Maybe we should have dropped Gren. Oh, Gren fought a fucking giant though. That's proven. I think the discrepancy here is how much are you willing to say about him fighting in the battle. We never saw him fight is the only thing. Only reason I'm hesitant to give him more points. Maybe someone else would because they just speculate that he's good, but I think I'm gonna leave it at a 7. Sacrifice? He might legit be a 10. He might legit be a 10 on sacrifice. I think he does anything for R'hllor. Does anything for Beric. Well, maybe we should be talking more about Beric, but I do think being the first one to run into a hostile castle and not die. Very good point. You're not dying anytime, honestly, during a battle in Game of Thrones is actually really impressive. A lot of motherfuckers die very easily. Just one straight arrow. Just ask Ygritte. Ollie in the background. Yo! But yeah, I think Thoros is down to sacrifice his life easily for Beric, yeah? It's a little bit more for R'hllor than Beric, though I think. But I can't think of anything that Thoros wouldn't do for Beric, honestly. As long as Beric is on the right path, which Beric always is, from his perspective. Not fucking bad. Maybe we give him an 8 in combat? I don't know. It's really hard to say is the problem. I'll give him an 8. I give Gren an 8. I'll give Thoros an 8 too. I'm down for that. I think that's fine. Yeah, anything you think sacrifice 10? I feel like it's a 10. I think that's it. What do we got for our total for Game of Thrones? Let me just... So this is gonna be the average of all the Game of Thrones characters. We gotta take... hold on. I do this. Make sure I don't take any of the other folks. All right. Oh, whoops. All right, I summed it. My bad. I'm going to take the average. All right. Here it is. The average out of 50 for all the sidekicks. Hold on. Oopsie. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Here it is. Let's do 1 decimal point. The average out of 50 for the sidekicks in Game of Thrones is 37.9. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. If you do a percent, that's 75%. God damn it. There. They get 75%. They're 75% of the perfect sidekicks in that show. They get a 75. Not fucking bad, man. Alright, let's finish up let's finish ATLA. And we will see. We will see. I actually don't know who's better at. I think it's ATLA, but I'm not sure. I think it's ATLA. I think it's ATLA. Okay, so we got 5 to do here. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna do some Avatar the Last Airbender. Sorry for the folks who are not fans, but hey, we'll love it if you want to listen. Alright, so Longshot is one of the freedom fighters for Jet in Avatar. Honestly, he's a really good sidekick. He doesn't talk very much. I don't think Longshot would do anything. Well, I mean, Jet trusts Longshot all the way to the fucking end. Longshot's with him until Jet dies. I think that's easily a 10. Loyalty. I mean, sorry. Trustworthiness. My bad. I think Jet is completely honest with Longshot, even after he gets fucked up by Katara and Sokka and all them. And Longshot trusts him like completely. I will say, well, and also this leads more into loyalty, but Longshot and Smellerby were both trying to get Jet right. Like Jet was going kind of crazy because he was brainwashed. Oh, sorry. Before and after he was brainwashed, Longshot and Smellerby were both like, "Bro, you gotta chill the fuck out, homie. Like, we trying to get you right." Like they were kind of Davos-y to Longshot, or sorry, fuck. They were kind of Davos-y to Jet. So I'm gonna give him a 10 and loyalty too. I think he's solid 10. I mean he stuck with him a long time, and he finally talked to Katara when Jet was dying. He was like, "I got his back, homie." I can't remember what he said, but yeah. So part of this, legit, I'll give him an 8. I'll give him an 8 because he doesn't talk. He doesn't talk. He's not very mental. But he did. I'll give him a 9. I'll give him a 9 because he stuck with him. He stuck with Jet for a long time, even though Jet was going kind of crazy. Combat ability, that boy's insane. We give him a 10. Longshot's a good ass fucking sidekick as far as we could tell. God damn. Sacrifice, I think that's pretty much a 10 too. He was with Jet, with the Freedom Fighters. The Freedom Fighters were all pretty much willing to give up their lives. And they were super loyal to Jet. This shit might be a 10 too. We might got almost perfect in fucking Longshot. That's crazy. He was a really good fighter. But the only reason I'm docking him in support of this is similar to Franken Mountain. He literally doesn't talk. Like, he's almost mute. Like, I actually thought he was mute until he talked one time at the very end. And he was like, we'll take it from here, kind of thing. So he's probably not very emotionally supportive and, like, helps him figure out his plans and shit like that. But he just kind of does what he's told. But he does stick with them through fucking thick and thin. So I'm gonna give him a fucking, yeah, I'm solid with that. I think this is gonna be pretty much the same. I don't think I'm gonna talk about this too much because these characters are a little bit harder to talk about. For Smellerbee, she's pretty much the same. Honestly, I might just rock with, we'll do her, we'll do it, whatever. She's gonna be the same trustworthiness, loyalty as Longshot. Supportiveness, she's actually a little bit better. I don't really know what the fuck Smellerbee does, though, is the thing. I'm trying to think. Does Smellerbee... it's hard to say. Maybe Smellerbee's not a good one to do. Maybe we might actually have to put all the Freedom Fighters together. Well, okay. Let's do Smellerbee and Longshot together. Yeah, I think we have to do Smellerbee and Longshot together. Oops. Longshot and Longshot. So Smellerbee's pretty much the same thing as Longshot, I think. The combat, maybe not, is the only thing I would dock her on. Like, I'd probably give Smellerbee a 9 in combat. Longshot was insanely fucking good. I just don't remember Smellerbee being super, like, a super good fighter. But, like, the only thing I would do is maybe drop her to an 8. And then maybe up her supportiveness to, like, a... maybe I do. Maybe we do. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm sorry. We're gonna change this. I'm gonna make, I'm gonna give her her own page again. It's hard, because some of these characters don't have nearly as much to say. Alright. So I'm just gonna say Smellerbee's pretty much the same thing as Longshot, except I'm gonna drop her combat to an 8. I don't think she's nearly as good as Longshot, from what I remember. But she is probably more supportive in both ways. Like, she was the one to take Sokka. Her and the Duke both took Sokka and, like, held him hostage or whatever. Well, they tried. But obviously Sokka fucking... Honestly, let's give her a 7. She did get juked by Sokka pretty easily. Not gonna lie. And she was kind of stupid to let him go like that. But they do. They help fight adult firebenders. That's pretty fucking good. I think that's fine. It's really hard to say. But I think that's solid. Let's see. So we did that. Now I'm gonna go through these kind of fast because I'm getting kind of tired, not gonna lie. Alright, Duke and Pipsqueak. I put them... Oh shit. Oh, yeah. The Duke and Smellerbee, or sorry, the Duke and Pipsqueak. I'm sorry, it was Pipsqueak and Smellerbee. Sorry, I forgot. I made the same mistake Aang did. I mean, they're gonna be the same thing, 10-10. The only thing I'm gonna dock them maybe a little bit on loyalty because they did They didn't like what Jet was about. They left Jet and helped on the day of Black Sun and shit. They only Longshot and Smelly were with Jet. These two left, which they did for a good reason. But I'm gonna dock them a little bit for leaving him. They were solid, but I'm gonna dock them a little bit. I'm gonna give them 10 in supportiveness. It's way too hard for me to judge what exactly they did for him, but I know for a fact they helped the whole freedom fighters. They helped them as a whole get food, attack, plan, etc. That's pretty much all I got for supportiveness. They didn't really have any special ability. Well, Pipsqueak was huge. For those who don't know, it was a misnomer. He's a fucking big ass guy who carries like a branch around. I mean, obviously Pipsqueak is probably, or sorry, the Duke is probably way worse at combat, but I'm gonna give him a solid 8. That boy carried a fucking tree branch around. I would probably put the Duke actually a little bit less because he's a small, but they were, yeah, maybe I should actually split them up. Because because Pipsqueak is way better at fighting than the Duke. Yeah, I'll split them up, actually. I was going to put them together, but let's split them up. I'm just going to drop... Pipsqueak. I'm just going to drop the Duke's combat ability a little bit is all I'm going to do. But they were with Jet for a long time. But then they did end up leaving him because they were like, nah, I don't fuck with you anymore. Which is... That was for a good reason, but for... And they don't hate him. They just don't really fuck with him anymore. Honestly, maybe I dropped the loyalty down to a 7 for that. Because I mean, Miranda didn't leave Ramsey, even though he's fucking crazy. She was loyal to the end. So honestly, they didn't stick with them. They did not stick with their boy. I'm gonna drop the Dukes down to like, he's like kind of a guerrilla fighter. So I'm gonna drop it to a 4, not much less than that. He's not terrible. This is the Duke, my bad. Sorry, but yeah, I'm gonna drop him to a 4 in combat ability. He's a guerrilla fighter. He's not terrible, but he ain't nothing like Pipsqueak. That boy carried a branch. And loyalty, I'm gonna drop him to a 7 as well because, like I said, they left Jet because they didn't think they weren't really fucking with him anymore. They weren't super fucking loyal to him and his ways and the freedom fighters' ways. They would have sacrificed a shit ton, though. I think they were all willing to die when they were there for Jet and for the freedom fighters. Although, if we say they weren't super loyal, then maybe they weren't willing to sacrifice themselves enough. Maybe. I'll give them both a 9 in sacrifice. They weren't willing to maybe they weren't willing to sacrifice their own morals. And you gotta be able to do that to be loyal. Look at Harley Quinn. She didn't give a fuck. I feel like that's fair. 40 and 44. Like, they're pretty damn good, but not the best. Not the best. Alright. And we got a couple more here. Judy is going to be very similar to Reek. So I gotta just go to the end. So many. Alright, Judy. Is that how you fucking spell it? Hold on. Hi, I'm Judy. Oh, I'm sorry. It's J-O-O. My bad. Alright, Judy is basically Reek. She is not kind of brainwashed. She is brainwashed. So her trustworthiness is basically a 10. I will say, I think they broke her in one of the episodes. Because she wasn't completely brainwashed. I'm pretty sure they did break her. Hold on, I actually need to look this up. Hold on, I actually need to look this up because I can't quite remember exactly what happened at the end of this. Oh, that's right. The original Judy claiming her disappear. Oh, that's right. She did break for a second, but these are all the Judys, by the way. They're all brainwashed. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna give her a 9 because clearly they had to put her back in Lake Laogai to re-brainwash her. So it's not perfect. It's not perfect. I'm gonna give her a 9, but she's fiercely fucking loyal. I'll give her a 9 as well in that, because if the brainwashing ever fails, which it can, then hey. She's not as good as Qyburn's Mountain. We know that. Supportiveness. She does what she's told. She's a minion. She can't do much else other than like distract people, and like she can't fight them. She's not like super smart. But she does do what she's told all the time. So I'll probably hit her with the 8. I feel like 8's pretty solid. Not as good as a support, or not as good a sidekick as Qyburn's minion, or maybe even Reek, but she's close. Combat ability is definitely a 1. She's not fighting anyone. Sacrifice, hard to say, but I think she'd pretty much be willing to sacrifice pretty much anything. Let's go. I think the intention was that she probably would sacrifice her life for the Earth Kingdom. So I'm gonna give her a 9 in that. Not bad, 36. Supportiveness is kind of hard. She's definitely gonna do what she's told, no matter what. But she's not gonna be there emotionally. She's not gonna help Longfang emotionally. Well, who knows? Who knows what they be motherfucking doing with them Judys behind closed doors? I feel like that's solid though. I think she's a minion. She's gonna do what she's supposed to do, but she can't fight really. She's not like a super fucking minion like Franken Mountain. But she's pretty solid at helping out in any way possible. Alright, I think we just got one more. I think we just have Tho and Do. Yeah. Alright, Tho and Do. So I put them as sidekicks of Alright. So these guys were of the Swamp Water Tribe. I think they definitely... So, sorry. First, I'm saying that these are sidekicks of Hugh, the big water swamp seaweed monster. I think they were kind of sidekicks to him. Maybe not. Maybe you would disagree, but I think they're pretty much sidekicks to him. Because he was like the main big buff dude that they like helped, I think. And Hugh was definitely more of like a mentor kind of old wise figure. Any case, trustworthiness, bro, they could be trusted with almost anything. The only problem is they're kind of dumb. So, they're kind of dumb. I think if... Why are you barking? Shh, quiet. I think that they're going to be very honest with you. Hugh's going to be very honest with them. They're going to trust each other. They fought together a lot. It'd be hard to convince me of anything less than a 9, but I'll go with a 10. I feel like that's probably accurate. Loyalty, that's easily a 10. They fucking do anything for Hugh and for the swamp, like, and Hugh protects the swamp. Like, they're gonna do what they need to do for them boys. Supportiveness, they're actually quite good fucking supports. They go out and they fucking make sure no one's fucking with the swamp. Maybe they're more of a sidekick to the swamp than Hugh. Honestly, they're pretty damn good supports. They're not that smart though, is the thing. So I'm gonna give them an 8 because emotionally they're pretty good supports. Maybe even a 9 actually. They're waterbenders. They care about the swamp, and they do pretty much what they're told. they can talk to Hugh. I think that's pretty solid, honestly. I think that they're pretty solid sidekicks to him, honestly. And they got some cool fucking abilities. They fucking their fucking waterbending, pretty dope. Their combat ability is probably more like a 6. Maybe a 7. They were not bad. They were boxing. They were boxing. I am a 7. They also fought at the Battle of Black Sun. They're pretty solid. They're not crazy. They're not fucking insane though. And I think Sacrifice, I think I give them a 10 too. I think they're fucking solid on their, like they're gonna do anything for Hugh. They're gonna do anything for the swamp. Maybe they're more sidekicks for the swamp. The swamp is kind of a being. I don't know. This might be a bit of a stretch for saying they're sidekicks, but whatever. We're gonna include Throw and Do. We love Throw and Do. Yeah. I thought that's pretty solid. They're really trustworthy, really loyal. They're pretty damn good at supporting. And they're pretty good fighters. And they definitely would sacrifice a lot. They fought at the battle that was like, basically, the battle that was like the long night, essentially, for Avatar. They were like, this is gonna fucking end the war. This is the one. Like, they put their lives on the line. They were there. They were in the Fire Nation, which is super weird for them because they're swamp fucking Floridans. They're swamp Floridans. Okay, let's see what we got for the final. Let's see. So this is gonna be the same thing. All right. Who do y'all think is gonna win? I don't know, man. I think Avatar's got this, but I'm not sure. I think Avatar's got this. They got some really good fucking people. They got some really good ass sidekicks here. I'm seeing all 40s across the board. May. Ty Lee. I don't think anyone's been less than 30 actually. I think this is it. I think that's it. That is it. What is this? Delete this. I think we got our answer to who the best sidekicks are in the entire show. Or between the two shows. I just like... They get an 86.4% of 43. They're slightly better. They're not that much better than Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones has some great motherfucking sidekicks, but ATLA I think beats it a little bit. I see it honestly. Maybe some people are gonna disagree, but I think we did pretty good. For the Game of Thrones watchers, I think we did pretty good on everyone. It was tough though. That was really tough. That was tougher than I thought it would be. But yeah, man. That's all I got for today. I think it's right about the time that I end. Make me a little bit bigger so you can see me nice and clear. But yeah, guys, that was fun. I think we did a good job. I thought it was pretty interesting. I know for the Game of Thrones fans, I almost said Game of Fans Thrones. Game of Thrones fans who don't know ATLA as much, maybe not enjoyed it a little bit, but I'm trying some new stuff. I like to toss out a little bit of other things out there because eventually I want to not always do Game of Thrones stuff. I love Game of Thrones, but I would like to talk about other stuff occasionally, you know? I got other ideas. But I will be doing still mostly Game of Thrones stuff because I fucking love Game of Thrones. But yeah, I thought that was really fun. I think the sidekick angle is really interesting to talk about. Game of Thrones has some really good sidekicks. Wait, let's see. Hold on. Who was the best sidekick of all? Out of all? I think it was the Mountain. The best sidekicks. The direwolves didn't even win. The Mountain and Gren. Franken Mountain and Gren. Hold on, let me... Ain't that wild? Oops. Yeah, Franken Mountain at a 48. Gren at a 48 for the best sidekicks in Game of Thrones. And then shortly after that, we got Podrick, which is cool, and Miranda. Oh wait, Miranda actually is a little bit after that, but yeah. Yeah. Hot Pie is dog shit. Yeah, Miranda's actually one of the best sidekicks. That's really fascinating, honestly. And then the best long shot as the best. Wait, what about Momo, Appa, and Momo? Appa? Huh, okay, that's interesting. Longshot as the best fucking sidekick in the show. That actually makes sense. Longshot was really fucking dope. Appa, though, with the honorable mentions, Appa, extra point in supportiveness, and Hodor, extra point in sacrifice, because them boys know how to roll. By the way, yeah, I'm gonna try to do Tuesday again. I think my dog was supposed to be less active, but I don't know if he was. I'm gonna work with him some more. I'm sorry for the little woofs you heard, but I don't think they were as distracting. Usually he gets like really like loud. But appreciate everybody for showing up. We had a lot of people show up. We got Emma and Grievous and Otto and Davian showed up, and I said Emma. Who else showed up for a second? I feel like I'm missing someone. Maybe that's everyone. I don't know. If I miss you, I'm sorry. But yeah, I appreciate everybody for showing up. Hope you, if you check out the video, I hope you give me some feedback on that. Excuse me. Yeah, just put up a video for the best / worst small council that we did. The randomized small council thing that we did. I just put that up yesterday. That was very fun. I love the video, but let me know what you think of it, good or bad. I'd love to hear it. And I think I'm gonna be back on Tuesday again. We'll see how this works. Hopefully that works good for y'all. If it really doesn't work, maybe I'll do Wednesday. Let me know. Next week we are gonna get back. I think I'm almost certain we're gonna get back to some classic ChatGPT scenarios. How's that for y'all? We've been doing some pretty wacky stuff. What do? We did the Olympics. That was ChatGPT. We did the Olympics. We did D&D. We did tabs. And we did best sidekicks. We'll get back to some classic ChatGPT shenanigans next week. How about that? It will be very weird. But hey, that's what we do here, baby. Alright, y'all. I think that's it. I think we're done. This is like the same as my just chatting screen, I just realized. Had a lot of fun. I'm going to catch y'all next time. I hope y'all have a great night, great evening, great morning, wherever you are. And peace out.